5. It's gonna say, there we go. We're live. Hello, everyone. Sorry about the bit of a delayed start. I guess I'll say, as you probably saw in what I said in chat. My dog decided that she needed to go outside the second I scheduled the stream. So, bit of a delay there, but hopefully y'all aren't too bothered by that. Now, in case we didn't see the ending of the last stream, we got this highway finished. Oh, I gotta adjust my mic. I don't know why it feels like it's in a different position now. But yeah, we finished this highway right here, the one that goes to the iceberg biome. Pretty big accomplishment. I mean, as you can, well, you can't even see the corner right there. But just because I'm so, I don't know. Just because I like it so much, we're gonna row down. We're gonna row all the way down, all the way back. Still can't see the end. There it is. Now we turn, and it's even longer this way. Keep going. Keep going, the portal's still not in render distance. And there it is. So yeah. Pretty excited about finishing that thing up. And now, we got to go all the way back first. But this stream, we're gonna, as the title suggests, we're gonna be getting started. Nope, shut up, Spotify. We're gonna be getting started on the Mushroom Fields portal, which is about as far away as this one is. So it's also gonna be a process. But I think, call me crazy, but I think it should go quicker than this. Because this we had a few different things going on, especially like this top row that took a lot longer than this bottom row because I had to stagger it with the block placement, which you'd be surprised how much longer it takes to stagger it. But now I got to remember where the actual Mushroom Fields portal is. That's gonna be a bit tricky. Because there should be 2 more portals in this direction. One would be the Woodland Mansion portal, and one would be the Mushroom Fields portal. But they're both so far away that I might just I miss them, or go to the wrong area. Oh, we're still at like 200. I think that's the one for that interesting area that I found with the Pale Oak Forest and then Woodland Mansion. Yep. Alright, I was right about that. And by the way, everyone, so I'm going back to school on August 26th. It is currently August 21st. That's not. Oh, that doesn't feel right. I don't like that. But I think you should go without saying that the daily streams aren't going to be able to continue. So I've set a goal. I'm going to try to get to 150 subs before I go back to school. So that means we have 5 days to do that. And we're at 147 right now. So we just need 3 more. And then we're there. And then after that, we're off to more ambitious goals. So that portal, that one can't be right. Wait, where's that go? Yeah, that goes to Iceberg Biome. Where's Mushroom Fields? There it is. Oh my, I think it's even farther out. This is not going to be fun, guys. Okay. Got this box right here. So at least I can get started on placing all these. So I guess we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we start placing it here. And then it's this for quite a while. Yep. Or I could go the other way, because if I go this way and then back to the side, then that'd be 3 portals coming from the same direction. Not sure how that'd look. Because I don't want another turn after that. I think we'll be fine going this way. Because if I don't go this way, we'll also have to turn before we go into the portal next. It takes more time. I think it's generally a better idea to do it like this. I didn't get the coords for where that was. Probably should have done that so I can track my progress. I did find, well, I didn't really look much at it, but I saw this video about the sweetberry farm and how it's really inefficient because you need more bone meal to run it than you actually get from the farm. But I think if I can figure out a good source of bone meal, I might want to make that, because you can trade 10 sweetberries for 1 emerald to master levels, what are they called? Butchers. So if I can do that, then I can set up some really powerful trades with that just for XP. So I think it's a move. I also need to find, like I said, a good source of bone meal. Let's see, how's the audio doing from here? Hopefully it's not too bad. Oh, it could be up. No, that's pretty good. I checked it before stream, but I'm always paranoid that it's gonna be off, like I'm moving too much or something like that. Alright, last stack in my inventory, then I have like probably 4 more after this. Oh my, I don't know what block I'm gonna use for the buttons. Oh, we have 8 more after that. That's double what I thought I had. Nice. I am a bit concerned that this will be like, there's a slight chance this is directly in the path of the other portal. Alright. So there's 1 more stack of it. There we go. I think once I place these down, blue ice might be one of my most placed blocks. Now I think I've placed a ton of packed ice. How much packed ice have I placed? Oh, there isn't like a placed one. Wait, what? Oh, because I dropped one I crafted, right? Okay, packed ice would still be a more placed block than this. I think even snow would be, but whatever. I would have placed a lot of blue ice is the what I'm trying to say. I feel like the start of these streams has been pretty tame so far. But I need to figure out what light source I use for the Mushroom Fields tunnel. Of course, I'm going to be using mushroom blocks for the tunnel itself. I haven't decided. Like, I could use the red mushroom blocks like for the entire walls, but I feel like that'd be a bit too much. Although I really don't know what other block I'd use with it, so I think that'd be the call for now. And then I can use a different type of mushroom block for the top of it. I don't know. Luckily, there's so many mushrooms on the roof of the nether, so I can just mine those, so I don't have to mine the mushroom fields biome, because I don't really want to do that. I need to figure out a good source of bone meal, though. Maybe we can find a skeleton spawn or something. Oh, and mobs are already spawning on the blue ice, right? I forgot about this part of it. One of the most annoying parts. Where are we? Okay, so we're at the first portal that's really far out. Okay. So this might be like 3,000 blocks almost. Although it does mean that this is pretty close, though. Yeah, it'd only be like 1,000 blocks away. Nothing is this far out in my survival world, so I'm not used to making such long tunnels. Alright, I need to figure out what to do with all these snow blocks. It'll be nice. having that tunnel there, so I always know what direction to go into the portal. And can I stick the landing? Nope, just short. Okay, we got a lot of snow blocks there. I don't know why I'm saying that, like that's new information. Alright, nothing there. There we go. And now it's empty. So how do I get vast amounts of XP? With little effort, I don't know. Oh, I picked the right thingy. Yay. Okay. Yeah, I'm just really not sure. Do I start to drain out the ocean monument to make a guardian farm? Guardian farm 26.2. Hold on, actually, how about Guardian XP farm? Because I know, like, some people don't make them XP farms. Come on, stupid ads. Come on. Oh, you don't even have to drain the monuments anymore? Kind of disappointed about that. I think it's a cool project, draining a monument. Maybe I'll get started on that. I want to do research before I start streaming, though. So what do we do? Oh, you know, I was talking about doing that, making that tunnel bore. So let's look that up. Netherite tunnel bore. The mining master. Uh-huh. Okay. Alright, pretty cheap. I love that we're getting right into it. This is nice. Uh-huh. Coral fan. Now I know, like I think with flying machines, it matters the type of coral fan that you place. Hold on, I'm not. Okay, I am paused. Dead horn coral fan. So we have to find a coral biome. That'll be a doozy. Uh huh. Okay. It's gonna kind of complicated. Hold on, I just want to wait for when he like shows the entire thing off so I can take a picture on my phone and just copy that. Come on. Get this way. So it looks like we're just building the same thing many times over at this point. Whoa. Huh? Why are we still going? Whoa. I didn't sign up for this. What on earth are we doing? Are there other designs? Let's see. I don't think I need that. Should I just do normal blast mining? I feel like I might just want to do normal blast mining. It'll probably be easier. So, I gotta find a coral reef though. So we're gonna change the goal here. Find coral reef. Not reef. Or not read. How else gonna type? Trust me, bro. Oh, yes. We can close that. There we go. Because I will still need the dead coral fans for something that I want to do eventually. Where do I put all these silker boxes? I'll put them in here. How about that? Okay, I have at least 2 empty shulker boxes in here. Maybe I should change the thumbnail as well. I can't do that, whatever. People can cry about it. Should I think I should grab some sugar cane. Let's see. Put some there. There we go. Okay. So let's go off. I might as well. I feel like maybe I'll go to. I think I'll go to that cool portal thing that we found, the cool area with the pale oak and whatnot, and then I'll just fly around from there. And since we'll be so far out, I can just kill mobs when I see them for XP or whatever I need it for. For food, that's what I was thinking about. I'm loving the music that we have. I think this was a good call switching to the synthwave playlist. I just love seeing our tunnel in the background. It's so cool. What's the day counter at now? I haven't checked it in a while. 421. No, we missed day 420. Oh, I'm such a bad streamer, guys. Sorry. Oh, wait. I was supposed to be back this way, I think. Yeah, that's the normal blue ice. Okay, that's where we're supposed to be. Okay. So we're supposed to get over here. I'm dreading when someone pops into the stream. A new viewer pops into the stream and they're like, why are we looking for a coral reef? You said that we're working on the nether hub, and I have to explain, well, I need to make a gunpowder farm for TNT, and I want to make a perimeter for that. So we're trying to find a coral reef for the flying machines. And they're like, why can't you just mine the stuff normally? Why do you need a creeper farm? Okay, nothing really here. Probably should have screenshot those coordinates back there. We do have a sizable jungle over here. That is nice. A little shipwreck there. Sweet. Ooh, I wonder if we can find a jungle temple. We might be able to find some interesting stuff there. Because, I mean, there's probably like a armor trim, right? An exclusive armor trim for jungle temples. That makes sense. There we go. I should be able to tell from there. Let's look it up. Is there a thingy? I got my phone out right here. Is there a jungle temple? Hold on, I gotta keep my eyes out for it. Whoa, ruined portal. Okay, hold on. And we got an ocelot on a tree. Why would you not want an ocelot on a tree? If we're being real. Or nothing. Armor trim. Okay. They have the wild armor trim. So if we see a jungle temple, we're looking for the wild armor trim. Should I mine all this iron? I feel like I can get XP from this. I think it will. That should be a fun thing to do. Last time I did something like this, I got 2 new subscribers. So, of course, that's not gonna happen this time. But a man can dream, can he not? All right. I just gotta see. The thing is here, I know if I die, I won't really be able to get back. Well, I mean, I could find my stuff, but it'll be a long process getting back. I want to get a decent amount of coal as well. I don't think I did that last time, and I probably lost a lot of coal in the process. Alright, put that down. Let's sleep so we don't get killed by mobs. Like, yeah, we are making it so that we are resetting the spawn point back to spawn, but we aren't gonna, like, it's less likely that we'll die. Although I have died quite a few times in this world already, so yeah. I'm not gonna bother mining the emerald, just because I don't really see why you would do that. You can get emeralds from the villagers anyways. Like, the only reason why I would mine the emerald is if I was trying to do the thing where I was getting every ore, which I might do a stream trying to do that. Who knows? It shouldn't be a long stream if I do decide to do that. So I might do it to break up the endless nether highways that we have to work on. This is a massive mountain biome, so we might get like a full shulker of iron ore. Oh, that was just dirt. I think it might be a good call to just take the time to change the titles and whatnot. So we're gonna do that, and I'm gonna have to keep talking, try to keep people engaged in the stream. Even though I don't think there's even anyone here right now. Who knows? YouTube could be glitched. It likes to do that a lot. All right, so I can't really pick past one. So we're just gonna go screenshots, and we're gonna pick a random screenshot. Okay. When did I do all this? That's like a whole flat area. Oh, is that from that one project I did? That'd be neat. People seemed to like that one thing I did. Okay. That's from the super flat thing. The old one, not the current one. We do have a certain super flat challenge in the works, guys. So keep your eyes out for that. You know what, we're gonna select that one. Exploring in Minecraft. Well, chatting with viewers. There we go. Save. I know that's pretty solid. Okay. Sorry about that, y'all. Get some iron. Leave the dog alone. If I leave the dog alone, the dog's gonna die. Send a pic in the Discord server. You know, if you downloaded my texture pack, you would kind of have a picture of the dog. You just gotta like go into the files and whatnot. It's a little Easter egg I left. Oh, I left this iron ore here. So right now, it's kind of a doozy to explain what we're doing. I still am trying to make progress towards the Nether Hub. Of course, we finished that tunnel last stream, the tunnel we've been working on. So now I'm going to be moving on to the Mushroom Fields portal, making the highway for that. But I want to get some netherite tools first. And you might be thinking, you're studying, leave me alone. You chose to join the stream. What are you talking about? I'm going to talk to you whether you're studying or not. Anyways. So I want to get some netherite tools before I start working on the other one, because there's just so much stuff I gotta do. Like, there's so many blocks I have to mine, etc. So I want to try to get like more tools, like netherite tools, so they'll last longer. Possibly even another silk touch pickaxe, so I can mine even more ice between repairs. And that's where the coral comes in, right? So I want to make a tunnel bore and possibly even a creeper farm for TNT, which I want to make a really efficient creeper farm, partly because I'll be streaming and I don't want to just be sitting there AFK for a while. So, you need to leave? Okay, no problem. I need to get some coral fans, and so I'm looking for a coral reef And that's kind of why I'm out here, because I was looking for a coral reef and I found this mountain, so I decided, you know, there's a lot of iron here. I can smelt that, and possibly when I smelt it, get some XP to repair the pickaxe. And when I'm done, the power goes out. That's why you haven't been joining streams lately. Fair enough, yeah, no problem. You better be prioritizing school over my streams, because my streams, well, first of all, you can watch them back. Second of all, like, why would you watch me instead of do your work? I mean, I guess it's probably really boring, but I'm also boring, so that's not really a valid excuse. Yes, I was right. There is iron ore over here that I missed. Oh, yes. I'm a mastermind of the eyes. There we go. Hold 2 pieces of iron ore. Hoping we can get, like, maybe at least a stack of iron blocks from what we might... Oh my gosh, it just keeps going. Okay. I might be able to get a stack of raw iron ore blocks if I just got 1 piece of... I don't know what I'm saying. I might be able to get, like, 9 rows of iron ore from this. Possibly more. I wouldn't be surprised if it gets up to a shulker with how much stuff is going on. Although the range, it looks like it's getting skinnier and skinnier. I really would have no clue. First of all, I don't know how long this goes on. Second of all, I don't know how much to expect from a specific amount of length of the range. Okay. Yeah, so we're definitely going to be slowing down now with the amount of ore that we get. But we're still getting a lot of ore. Actually, first I can put these in the back. And then the rest I'm just going to make all iron ore slots. There we go. Oh, we got a cool little crevice here. Whatever you could call it. Oh, wow, there's a lot of ore right here. That's great. Bye. Bye, Spin. Good luck with your studies. Hopefully it doesn't take too long so you don't have to suffer forever. But get that studying done. And maybe, hopefully the power won't go out this time, and then maybe you can even tune back into the stream. Although I don't know why you would want to subject yourself to that. Although it seems like you've enjoyed doing that so far, so who knows. Alright, this way. No! I messed up. Oh, there's even ore in the cave. Do I get the ore in the cave? I feel like I might have to. I might have to, guys. I really don't need all this ore that I'm getting. I don't need any of this ore I'm getting, I don't think. I'll probably be able to get 2 iron beacons from this, between this and the other range that we found a few streams ago. And by a few, I mean many streams ago at this point. I think this is, like, our next stream will be the 40th stream on this world, which is kind of crazy. Of course, not all of them are visible, because I had to private some of them for, like privacy reasons. I keep accidentally, like, showing personal information, and I can't be bothered to go back and just edit it out. Partly because the YouTube editor just, like, isn't working properly. Like, I tried a few times. I've tried, like, I realized, oh, shoot. On this stream, I accidentally leaked, like, personal... I showed personal stuff, like my files that also had my name and other things on it. I gotta go blur that. So, I get onto the YouTube editor on the stream, because, like, you know, you can edit streams with... Well, you can edit anything with the YouTube editor, but I think most people that use it for streams to just kind of, you know, make them a bit shorter, whatever, get to the nice parts of it. I don't do that because I feel like if I'm watching a stream playlist, I want to see the entire stream, you know? It's like the whole progression of it. That's what I like watching. But anyways, I went to blur it, and it just the blur would not work. I don't understand what was going on there, but it wouldn't. So yeah, and there's probably some where that I missed, and there's probably personal information. So at this point, I kind of expect that people will know stuff about me. I mean, it'd be better for them not to, because of course online safety, but whatever. I mean, if you know where to look, there's videos with me on my face. Actually, no, those got taken down. I've been on YouTube for quite a long time. I've just always been destined to be a big YouTuber and get rich off of it. I'm kidding. I don't know why. I've had YouTube channels for various reasons over the years, but my first one was on my school account, and I was making trick shot videos, and then after some time that got out. And it's funny because I was always talking about it, because like I wasn't shy about wanting to be like some big YouTuber back then, because I was just so egotistical. I thought everyone would want to watch me, and I just kept like talking about it at school and whatnot. So everyone really at my school, because you know, people don't really change schools over the years, and especially since my school is a good district, like people move to my area partly largely because the school system, the school district I live in is really good. But people don't really move away a lot, and you know, you stay in school with the same people over the years, so all of them remember when I was making YouTube videos. But every once in a while, someone will talk about people having YouTube channels, and they'll bring up me. Like I remember when I was in class, someone was like, someone was saying that one of my classmates has a YouTube channel, trying to like kind of poking fun at her, like you know, in a friendly way. And then someone was like, "Oh yeah, and Squirrely." Well, of course, they said my actual name. They weren't talking about the Squirrely channel. I want to make it clear, but they said that I had a YouTube channel. I was like, "Oh yeah," and I was kind of silently panicking, like, "Oh shoot, did they find it?" They're like, "Yeah." He was saying all the time, like, "Oh, subscribe to it." It was like, yada yada yada. I was like, oh shoot, they're talking about that one. There's still like one or two other ones that they could have been talking about.
I've got your next podcast,
yeah.
Obsession.
Because then after that, I made another. The school admin, I guess, blocked us being able to use our school accounts for YouTube channels. So like, it got disabled. Which kind of sucks because I can't access that stuff anymore. Somehow I had like 1,000 views on one of them. It was just like a video of me golfing with my dad, but it wasn't really golfing. It was just in my grandpa's big yard. Because he used my grandpa's, well, one of my grandpa is a lawyer, so he used to live next to us in this massive property. But he since moved to like a lake house. But anyways, it was just like pretending, not necessarily pretending, but playing our version of golf in the huge yard, and it was a pretty cool area. But anyways, I got to like 1,000 views, so every once in a while I'd look at it, check in on it. But anyways, they removed that ability, and then I created another one that started out for trick shots, and then I did a little bit of cooking, even though it was just like the most basic stuff. Like I made box muffins, you know, like or not muffins, brownies, you know, the stuff that you get a box at the store with the powder in it. And I make videos making brownies for that, or like how to make scrambled eggs. It was the most basic stuff, like someone who just learned how to cook and think that they're just Gordon Ramsay or something, you know, that type of vibe. But anyways, I was doing a little bit of that, and I actually almost got to 100 subscribers. I got up to like 97 at some point. I had this really big video. It was like a trick shot fail. Like I tried to do a cap on cap, you know, like with a water bottle. Like, to clarify, this is well after water bottle flipping was a trend, but I was trying to do a trick where you flip a water bottle, you know, you land it, and then you do a cap flip. So you land another water bottle on the cap of the water bottle you flipped. It was like a really big trick shot back in the day. Like I remember That's Amazing made a video, and they had it in there, and they got like a ton of views from it. But anyways, that got like, it was a short of it, but it got like 29,000 views, and then it just killed my channel because none of my videos got nearly that many views after that. And YouTube was like, oh, nobody cares about this loser anymore. He sucks. So I mean, it was partly true. Well, mostly true, but yeah, so they could have been talking about that, but those, of course, had my face in them. But I think I private like all my videos, at least all but one, and that also includes all the videos with my face on them. So I don't think you can see my face from any of my videos on any of my YouTube channels that have stuff still available to the public. But long story short, there's probably personal information about me if you want to look hard enough. I know like saying that could cause people to look and want to do that, but like I mean that'd probably happen anyways. It'd be a long time before someone really like would do that in a way that would maybe not be extremely safe for me, which I don't think many people would really try to dig up stuff on me for trying to make my life miserable or whatever. But it's not like I'm giving out any new information, is what I'm saying. Like, if someone really wanted to find information on me, they'd be able to. I'm not saying that it exists. And really, if you think about it, really anyone whose mom has like Facebook or whatever, they're also in a similar situation too. So that's part of why I say it. Like, it doesn't really concern me. I'm not really too bothered. I mean, really the main reason why I don't show my face is, well, because one, I make Minecraft content, so there's not really a reason to do it. But also, I'm just kind of ugly and insecure about it. Being ugly on its own, like, not like a huge part of the reason, but like kind of insecurity. Because I mean, I bet you almost like a ton of the Minecraft YouTubers you watch are kind of ugly. You know. But I actually care about my looks. Well, I mean, it's weird because like I don't care about my looks, but I also care that I don't look good. If you get what I mean. So it's kind of a stupid battle to fight. Whatever. It's funny because like some of my friends, like, they'd be like, I'd consider them like just like conventionally attractive. Like, not saying I'm attracted to them, of course. Not because there's anything wrong with being gay, but I feel like there's something wrong with being attracted to your friend and not saying anything. It's really misleading with your intentions. If they think you just want to be friends, but you're like crushing on them, it's kind of weird, if you get what I mean. It's like, apparently there's this kid in my school a few years ago that pretended to be gay to get close to all the girls. Like, I mean, of course that's a different and more severe degree. Like, that's really concerning. Like, I don't know if that's a crime, but kind of seems like that probably should be, in a way. Maybe, I don't know. Anyways, it's really creepy. Having a crush on your friends isn't really like that. I guess it's different if you like develop a crush on your friends or whatever over time. But like, if you become friends with someone in hopes of getting closer with them, like, you should just tell them that you're interested in them. Don't like play these mind games and like start a friendship and whatnot. You know, it's just not the way to go about it. And also, and the other thing I don't understand about that, and especially like when someone pretends to be gay to get close to girls, like they like you because they're friends with you because they want to be friends with you, or like they're friends with you, or if you're pretending to be gay, like it's because they want to be friends. And then like if you're pretending to be gay, like they don't think that you're attracted to them. And then if you decide to reveal your plan, you're like, I'm not actually gay, I just want to be close to you. Like, first of all, you're gonna be really creeped out. Second of all, like it keeps saying they're not attracted to you, so why would you do that? It doesn't make sense. Anyways, what I was trying to get to there, before I'm rambling, I'm actually kind of on the roll here. I'm rambling about random stuff, which I mean normally isn't a very good thing, but when you're streaming, it kind of is. Anyways, my friends, I'd say, are just conventionally attractive for the most part. So sometimes when I'm talking to them at lunch, because we don't really sit in the lunchroom because it's just really loud and stuff, and it kind of sucks. So we just sit in like one of our teachers' rooms. He's chill with it, so yeah, we do that when we talk, and then sometimes his other friends will stop by, and when his friends that don't know me stop by, sometimes they're like, "Oh, this is your friend?" It's like, yeah, and they're all like, they have that look on their face like, "Oh, like, does mom pay you?" or something like that. But yeah, it's funny. So I know I don't look at this at this point. I've really just accepted it. I know I'm weird, all that stuff. Because I feel like if someone's gonna judge me for being weird, and like off of not being weird, that makes perfect sense. But if someone judged me for being ugly and doesn't want to be friends with me for being ugly, like off of the first initial interaction or whatever, then I mean, I feel like it's not worth being friends with them anyways, you know, because that's a pretty shallow way to look at it. So I'm not really bothered if someone thinks I'm ugly and doesn't want to be friends with me because I don't want to be friends with them. I don't really need to be putting the iron in my shulker boxes often. I also really don't need to be mining the iron anymore. Probably using a lot of durability on my pickaxe. And also, why would I need this much? This is more than anyone would ever need. Because the thing with gathering a ton of iron is... Well, you don't need a ton of iron, really, when you're playing Minecraft. Other than, like, eventually you might get to a stage where you need a lot of iron for something where you're, like, a building project. And if you're using iron, most of the time when you're using iron for building, making blocks that use iron, you need a ton of iron, so it just makes way more sense to make an actual iron farm than running around and mining iron, which I guess with these mountains, since there's so much, maybe it could make sense. And if you're in a similar situation to me where, like, it's like all the time I spend on this world is streaming, so I don't want to make an iron farm, because, like, well, that'd take time, and then also I'd have to AFK, and that'd be really boring. You don't want to AFK on a stream. So I guess it'd make more sense in this situation, but the vast majority of people aren't in a situation where they're streaming everything that they do in the game and need something happening, and it shouldn't be AFKing. So for almost everyone, it'd make way more sense to just make an iron farm than do a ton of mining in that situation. But it is kind of fun running around the mountains and just collecting a ton of iron. Really, that's just what it boils down to, personal preference. If it's fun for you, then no reason not to do it. If you want to try to use a pig for travel instead of an elytra or a horse, then by all means go ahead. Who's stopping you? I mean, probably Minecraft at some point. Minecraft seems to be... They really don't like having people freedom. Or having... They don't like people having freedom. Yes, I know how to talk. Because for a game where no one's supposed to be able to tell you what you can or cannot do, I mean, they seem to be nerfing farms the whole lot. Like, they removed the furnace minecart, which I don't understand. Like, even if no one was using the furnace minecart, which isn't true, it was also a pretty useful feature. Why would you remove it? Why can't you just let it be there? And it's not hurting anything by being there. It's not like a phantom, where, like, phantoms aren't very useful other than making slow falling potions, and I guess repairing elytras, but also if you're repairing an elytra, you're doing it wrong. It's like when you repair stuff, you just, first of all, it takes more and more experience to repair it, and also with an elytra, it's just, you just gotta get Unbreaking 3 and Mending. It's such a cheap thing. It takes like 5 levels to get a maxed out elytra. I guess some people might not like using Mending, so in that case it'd be fine. But there are still other ways to get Phantom Membrane. Whoa! Hi! You are decked out. And I feel like if you don't want to use Mending for... I guess the logic is, like, you like seeing the stuff. Most people that don't like to use Mending, the reason why they don't use it is because they like their tools having a lifespan, which, first of all, repairing it sort of in a way kind of goes against that, but like I'd still understand using it in that context. But also those types of people would also kind of be the type of people to sit around and just fish, or not fish, use a cat to get Phantom Membrane every time you sleep. I just feel like there should be a way to disable phantoms that's not in cheats. It would be a pretty big change to the game, and I entirely understand them not doing it. And of course, people are going to be so mad if they do it. So I feel like every time Minecraft makes a change like that, like, oh, now you can disable phantoms without enabling cheats, people are like, oh my gosh, this changes the game entirely. But it's like, if you don't like it, just don't do it. I mean, like I've said before, I think I even talked about this last stream, like a lot of things where people will say something like that, like, oh, if you don't like it, just don't do it. Like, it's dismissive in some cases. It can be, it's not really a good mindset to have, because then it allows whoever to just keep making changes without consulting anyone, and at some point, like, you don't want it to be really easy. And that's mainly like crap. It's mainly politics, that stuff like that is an issue, and I don't really want to get into politics on here, because, you know, when someone's having like maybe if someone's watching me because they have a hard time at school or work or whatever, wow, the thought of someone watching me after work, it seems kind of weird. Well, not weird, it's kind of strange. Like, why would you want to watch me? Partly because, like, you know, I'm a squeaker. It's pretty obvious that I'm a teenager. And I guess another part of this, I've never had a job. I've tried to get a job. See, the issue is, well, first of all, of course, everyone knows, like, job market right now is horrible. But I was like, you know what? I should be fine. There's this, like, strip mall area right by me. There's, like, 50 different stores there. Well, not 50. But there's probably, like, 24 stores there at least. I can easily get a job there over the summer because I don't have a driver's license yet. And I wasn't able to find a job there. It's crazy. There were in the many stores there. I wasn't able to find a single job there. I guess it would make sense because there's also a lot of people in my area, like, you know, that go to my school and whatnot that need a job. But also the area that I live in, like, not a whole lot of people that go to my school or surrounding schools even go or live in this area. I mean, I'm not saying like I'm one of just a few. There are definitely people that live here, that live near me, but it's not as much as other areas. But anyways, the issue is like I don't have a car and I can't drive, and now it's looking like I won't be able to drive for quite a while because I was actually thinking about, I think I still might do this, but I was thinking about making commentary videos. That way I can exploit it. But it turns out I have some form of epilepsy. So like some time ago, like a year and a half ago, I started just like randomly passing out every once in a while, like for half a second. It wasn't like most of the time I'd be standing. It's kind of strange how much of the time when I pass out like that, I'm standing, considering that I don't, like, a lot of my time that where I'm doing stuff, I'm sitting down, which I really need to improve on. Like, I don't want to sit down. I don't want to sit as much as I do, you know, because it's just not healthy. But anyways, it's just it's statistically strange how much of the time when I passed out, I'd be standing. But anyways, like, if when I'm standing and it happens, like, I don't even hit the floor most of the time. I mean, one time I did hit the floor. Well, not one time. It's more than one time, but this one specific time when I hit the floor, I was in the bathroom getting ready in the morning for school, and I fall back and I hit my head on the bathroom tub, and then I kept like jolting and whatnot, which is also something that would happen. But my mom took me into the hospital because she's like, well, you hit the back of your head on the bathtub after passing out, and now you're jolting like this, because like she had never really seen it happen much before. And then all this stuff goes on. Like I end up being fine. What's up, Nitro? Guess who's here? Is it Joe Biden? Is Joe Biden here? I think it's Joe Biden. I'm talking about the medical condition I was having, and I'm giving a life lesson about why you shouldn't ignore concerning things that happen to you. Like, I keep like passing out randomly, and it started like a year and a half ago. And at some point, I passed out, and I hit my head on the bathtub, which is unusual because normally when I pass out like that, it's like just for a split second. Like when I'm standing and I pass out, I rarely even hit the floor. But this time I did hit the floor, and then I hit my head on the back of my head on the bathtub. Which, if you don't know, getting hit in the back of your head, like, or hitting the back of your head on anything it can be really dangerous because there's a lot of like important stuff there. Like, you know, there's your brain stem and whatnot. So like, if you get punched in the back of your head, it can be extremely dangerous and concerning. You need to get checked out right away. It's not Joe Biden. Dang it, I was wrong. But anyways, so my mom took me to the hospital because like I kept like jolting or whatever, which it was happening before. But she was like concerned. I feel like she kind of worries too much. I feel like sometimes, and it kind of sucks because sometimes I'm like, well, I don't really want to tell her a whole lot about like if something happens, because I feel like she tends to kind of overreact a bit. Like, I really should. Please, if there's something concerning happening with you medically, tell someone. Do not learn from me. Do as I say, not as I do. Anyways, sorry, you've been really busy lately. Yeah, no issue. I kind of have been too, not really. That's why I've been able to stream. Anyways, so we go to the hospital. They do all these tests and whatnot. They say, you know what, he's fine, but there's you should probably schedule an appointment with a cardiologist because it could be something to do with Squirrely's heart. It's like, okay. So, crap. Wrong thing. There we go. To schedule the appointment, I go to the cardiologist. Is in like the same kind of area. And by the way, I live in a like kind of big city, not really a big city like what you would think of if you're thinking about big cities in America, but it is a sizable city, so we have some nice hospitals nearby. And that's why I say, like, when I move out one day, I want there to be a good hospital within like not a long drive, like within like 20-minute drive, I'd say. Or maybe half an hour. But I want there to be a good hospital with a lot of resources nearby, because after being in an area with a hospital that has a lot of resources, like in a pretty close distance to me, like it can help you in so many situations. And the time when that would be useful is when you really need it. But anyways, like fan art, it's been a while working on it. Oh, did you make some new one, or are you talking about the one from earlier? So I like the first thing that you sent, but if you made some new one, I'll be sure to check it out in a second. Gosh, I keep rambling, and honestly, that's probably good in the situation. But anyways, so eventually we go to the appointment with the cardiologist, and they say that they think I have this condition called vasovagal, which actually lined up because some of my cousins have it, or it's like some type of like, I think it's called syncope. Like it is like the broad term, but I think essentially what it means is like there's something that goes on with like your heart and your blood pressure, or something like that. So basically, like sometimes in sudden movements, if you suddenly stand up, it can make you pass out for a split second. The last one, you make a new fan art soon. All right, nice. But yeah, I did like the last one. I loved it. Anyways, so they say, okay, so we think it's this, but you could also go to a neurologist to check it out to see if it's something like epilepsy. And at this point, I'm like, gosh, I've had 5 appointments in the last 2 days, because there's so many things that are messed up about me. Like I got bad teeth. I think that comes from my dad. Like I'm still in braces. I'm still in braces. I'm not. I shouldn't be in the braces age anymore. I shouldn't have been for like since 2 years ago, really. But anyways, I'm like, I've had 5 appointments in the last few days. I'm tired of doing this. You're my favorite YouTuber. Thank you. I pay so much attention to my chat. I feel like I keep reading these chat messages and I'm like, oh, thank you, and I just move on like I don't care about. I promise I do. I want to get to my stories as soon as I can. Partly because that's what I've been talking about, but also I know I'll get sidetracked because I have bad ADHD. But getting back to the story, I'm tired of having appointments at this point. Whatever. If it could be something serious, we should probably get it checked out, especially, good idea. And we can't afford it because we have insurance, because I live in the great country of the United States of America, where, despite being one of the most powerful militaries and all these other things in the world, we don't take care of our citizens and give them free healthcare, which really any other developed country does. Thank you, America. But anyways, luckily enough, we have insurance, which one of my friends can't afford. Which is why I think it's absolutely, because most people, I'd say, well, maybe not most people, but a lot of people in America have health insurance and whatnot. But if you don't, it can be really bad. Cause, like, if you just have some sort of medical condition, you can't get it checked out. Like, and you also, like, you can't afford to get yearly checkups, which can also be really important, so you can catch signs of like diseases that you're developing early on. Overall, it's a good idea to have healthcare, and like I keep saying, really any developed country has it, but except for the U.S. But moving away from those political things, I don't like to get all political on this channel, but I don't think that should really be like political at all. That people should have access to free healthcare. But anyways, we go to this appointment with the neurologist to see if it's like something like epilepsy. The doctor we went to before, the cardiologist, said that they don't think it is. My mom was concerned that they were like seizures or something. I was like, Mom, you're being ridiculous. They aren't seizures. I'm fine. But we go to the appointment, yada yada yada. We're doing the things, and then one of those things happens where like I pass out for a split second when I'm standing. Of course, as pretty much always. I don't hit the floor or anything. It's just like a very brief moment. And then, and the doctor had already said like that she's concerned it could be like some form of epilepsy based off like the description. And then she sees that and she's like, you know, I'm pretty sure that you have epilepsy. We're gonna get you tested in a few days. We're gonna have you do this test. And that test happened a few days ago, and we got the results back. And it turns out I do have a form of epilepsy. So pretty interesting. Luckily, it's not anything like it's not like a super severe case. Like as far as epilepsy goes, it's like the least like concerning type, I guess. Like I mean, it's epilepsy, so it's not like oh, it's just everything's all great, but like it's not super crazy. I mean, like that's what part of why it's taken so long for us to find out about this. Like I don't really have much issues with flashing lights and whatnot. YouTube don't be one of those YouTubers that make popular stuff. In the future, we're gonna. Oh, I see. Yeah. I try to not like just do whatever gets the most views. It's really tempting because when you try to do what gets a lot of views, you get a lot of views and you're like, oh shoot, I'm growing really fast. I try not to do that. Anyways, but yeah, it's one of the most like tame forms of epilepsy. Probably like the best case scenario if you do have epilepsy. So there's not like a whole ton of issues. It's not, you don't need to be concerned about like, oh, am I gonna have like this crazy seizure? Like, they're saying like it rarely turns into like grand mal seizures. But like, you know, still be careful with it. Of course, they tell you, you know, if I have a seizure, start convulsing, like turn me on my side, you know, call 911, yada yada. So the moral of the story, well, like all that to say, like I should be fine, but it turns out I have epilepsy. But the moral of the story is, don't ignore concerning medical signs, like randomly passing out for a split second, because it can be the case. It can be, surprise, surprise, a sign of something more severe, like epilepsy. I should probably have my totem in case if I somehow mess up this landing. There we go. And now I switch to my pickaxe so I can kill them and get XP. And then I can repair my pickaxe and my later, because I also need to repair my later. There we go. But yeah, I'll probably like make some sort of commentary video on it, try to use my medical conditions for internet fame, because like that's what any sane person does, you know. But you guys get more content. See, I want to do more commentary videos, but they don't do well. But also, like, I think I should do it because, like I just said, I try not to do just whatever gets the most views. So I want to stick to that, even though I know the commentary stuff won't do very well. Like, I like doing it. Wait, huh? What's going on here? There we go. Nope, not. There we go. So I think I'm gonna keep doing it as long as I like making the content. And I think also, like, if I grow off a decent amount off of the live streams, people will actually like me. A decent amount of the people that are subscribed like to hear me talk. So I don't know. I also like. I realize I do kind of like making the like kind of normal Minecraft videos as well. I don't like the super hyper edited stuff. I don't want to make those types of things, but I can still make actual Minecraft videos and still try to be funny, incorporate more of my personality into it, because I mean, well, I don't see why people really would like that a whole lot, but like, I mean, that's really what my live streams are centered on. So, and I'm kind of growing a bit from it. So, I mean, clearly, some people like it, or maybe they're just subscribing because of Minecraft and like, why is this idiot talking about epilepsy? I just want to watch Minecraft. Which, I mean, that also would make sense. I'm going to try to find another area to look for the coral reef. I was hoping that this would be a good spot, but clearly it isn't, because we have these mountains. And I looked in the jungle area, and then it just goes to other, like, more cooler biomes. So this probably isn't a great spot. The only issue with that is I've already looked around the mushroom fields for quite a while. Quite a long way in each direction, and not really gotten anywhere. But at least right now, I don't need to worry about, like, ruining features by exploring terrain. You're tired of people saying this, but be careful on YouTube, it's dangerous. You agree with it? Yeah. Yeah, I actually went on like a half-hour to like this ramble session about like online safety and whatnot earlier, but yeah, I try to not like give out too much personal information, but it happens inevitably. If you're gonna try to like be popular or even just make videos on the internet with the intention of a good amount of people watching them, I don't think you should be doing that under the assumption that you won't be giving out a whole lot of personal information. Because even if you're being as careful as you can, as to not give out a lot of personal information, inevitably people are gonna find it, even if it could be through your family or whatnot. It's like what they post on social media. So there's only so much you can do. You can't do this expecting to be super safe or private, you know. Oh, you know, I could. Oh, and I can also take that. Okay, maybe I should head over. Wait. That was the right portal, right? I think so. I think I'm gonna head back to my base and then mine the stuff so I can get some XP. Maybe repair some of my gear as well. There we go. But like, really, what I'm trying to say is, if you wanna make a living, or even just get popular from posting about yourself on the internet, or just posting really anything on the internet, then don't be surprised when people know stuff about you. You're making yourself the center of attention. Of course, people are going to know stuff. It's not always going to be bad. Like, especially if you don't make a ton of people mad, then it won't be horrible. But you can't do this with the expectation of being safe. Well, or you can't do it with the expectation of being safe, but like not being, like I keep saying, super private. This is kind of one of the sacrifices you make. If you're fine with that, then by all means go ahead. I'm saying all this as if I'm like some super big insider or whatever, like I'm Captain Sparkles or something. Like, oh, see, this is what they don't tell you about the Minecraft YouTube industry, is people know everything about you. Like, no, but I think it's just common sense. It's really hard to be private about anything on the internet these days, especially with like all these, like, cookies is a big thing. People overlook that a lot, but like, really any major social media thing, you're giving out so much information, even just by clicking agree to whatever it is, like being on the platform. You're just giving out so much. I'll just toss that in there for now. You're working on a Minecraft creeper logo thing. Oh, nice. I remember some time ago I wanted to make some cool creeper art or whatever on pencil and paper, like a charged creeper. I don't know why. And I don't know why I distinctly remember that, but I guess I do. Dang it. So we're going to do my favorite thing to do when I mine a ton of ore and make an ore tower. I probably won't be able to mine it tonight, and I'll also need to fly up and down many times to get all the stuff for it, because, I mean, you saw how much iron I had. I had, like, what was it, 13, 14 stacks of iron. Like, even doing a 4x4 pillar, I might get near world height. But that's why we have a totem, so if we fall, we don't die. We don't, like, actually die. You know, I don't really understand people that do hardcore a whole lot. It's like, you're putting all this stuff, you're risking all the stuff that you worked for, and why? I mean, I guess, like, maybe there's a thrill factor. Like, people, I guess, like, Linksy, if you don't know, I don't think he's even really popular, but he has a 50,000 day old hardcore world. Like, I guess in that case I can understand, but unless if you get to, like, absurd numbers of days in a hardcore world, like, people aren't really impressed by it being hardcore, especially because it's just been, the Minecraft hardcore scene is so saturated with everybody doing it. Creeper logo set, nice. You're back, welcome back, Spin. You better be finished with your homework and whatnot, your studies, whatever it was. Wow, not even one, it takes more than one rocket to get up here. And I'm just gonna take that landing. I got a ton of stacks of iron from that mountain, so now we're just going up. Guess what? Did your power go out and you lost all the progress? I hope not, but from the tone of the guess what, I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. What level are we at? 144. You ate a shawarma? I don't think I've ever had like a proper shawarma before. Like, my mom's made them for dinner, but like, you know, we're a suburban white family. How close are we gonna get? But they seem really like I've seen people make them before that look so good. And you got a Sprite, nice. I like Sprite. Sprite's fine. See, my top 3 for soda goes, let's say, root beer, Dr. Pepper, and probably Starry. Which Starry is just, it's another like one of those lemon lime sodas, kind of like Sprite, but I think it just tastes a bit better. I feel like there's a bit more to it. I feel like root beer has just a bit more flavor. Well, actually, not even more flavor than Dr. Pepper. I just like the flavor of it more. Dr. Pepper and root beer are some of the only sodas that actually have flavor. Although I found that people that love Dr. Pepper really love Dr. Pepper. Like, if you tell someone that loves Dr. Pepper that you don't like Dr. Pepper, like, they're coming after you, dude. Like, dude, my ex and her friends, they were crazy for Dr. Pepper. I'd say that I like Dr. Pepper more than root beer. They would come after me. Of course, like, that's an exaggeration there. Of course, we're always messing around, but still, people that love Dr. Pepper really love Dr. Pepper. I don't understand what it is. But what I really don't understand is people that like Coca-Cola and stuff like that the most. Like Coca-Cola, Pepsi. Like, I feel like Coca-Cola and Pepsi, like, they taste like if you turn the definition of soda into a soda. Have you ever tried Mentos and Coke? No, I haven't. Maybe I should do that sometime. My ex, yes. At one point, Squirrely had a girlfriend. Shocks me too. I don't know how that went about. You like lemonade? Oh yeah. A good. See, lemonade. The thing with it is like almost all the time. I feel like well at least for me, since I live in the amazing country of the United States of America, Coca-Cola just tastes like pure chemicals a lot of the time. But I remember there used to be this art festival each year downtown, and one of the local Girl Scout troops. Because I don't know if you guys know what Girl Scouts are, but I mean it's hard to explain. But one of the local Girl Scout troops, each year they would set up a stand and then they'd make they would make lemonade, and like there's a lot of sugar in the lemonade, but dang it tasted so good. I mean, with something like lemonade, of course, there's going to be a lot of sugar in it. That's kind of the point. It's like when someone makes like a more healthy cake or whatever that complies with diets better. Like, it's cake. Nobody's eating cake to be healthy. Why are you trying to make it more healthy? You're in a Girl Scout troop at one point. Nice. Oh, a joke. I see. You know, I remember a few years ago there's this whole thing where like the Girl Scouts and Boy Scouts, like, they're being more like gender inclusive. Which, I mean, I don't see a problem with that. I think it makes perfect sense. Of course, like, some people were mad for the obvious reasons, but like other than just like being okay with people doing what they want to do, like Girl Scouts and Boy Scouts are also pretty different things as well. So it makes sense. You're gonna get a charger. All right. Go ahead and get that charger. Get the charger! Okay, so it doesn't seem... Yeah, this isn't... Actually, no, I wouldn't say it's not getting near world height, because we're at least getting near the old world height. Will I be able to mine this with one pickaxe? Oh, yeah, well, say, I mined it all with this. Although, this is a diamond. But I was already down a decent amount of durability on the other ones, so this should be fine. We should be fine. That's why someone's going to join the stream and be like, what? I thought you were looking for a coral reef. Why are you mining iron? I found a mountain, okay? What am I supposed to see? What am I supposed to do when I see a mountain with a ton of iron there? Am I supposed to not mine it and then just make a massive pillar at my base? I have to do it here so it doesn't despawn. And also because I have a lot of blast furnaces at the bottom. But we will get back to trying to find a coral reef soon. Don't worry. Brother, this guy stinks. I know I stink, dude. Why do you guys watch me? I know I joke about that a lot, but it's still kind of baffling to me that people like watching me YouTube, because like I know, like, it's such a boomer stance, like, oh, people like watching other people play video games, like, and that's always seems like it's kind of a stupid and narrow-minded take to me, but, like, now that I'm doing it, like, it really just, I kind of feel, I really understand where that comes from. Yeah, I still think it's narrow-minded and everything like that, but, yeah. Of course, I'm not complaining that people like to watch me play Minecraft, but it's just kind of interesting. Fly down a while with F3B. You want to see? Oh, yeah. I just got to make sure it takes less than 5 minutes, and I probably will fly down at some point to collect the iron and put it maybe in the chests. And then I'm going to have to do the same with the coal, like all this mining. But I think once I get down to... Okay, well, we're getting near Y100, but I think in 2 more of these mining down things, I'll fly down. So this will be 1. And the next time I mine another row down, I'll go down. Partly because all this stuff, like, my inventory is filled up, so, yeah. Your OCDs, yeah. Of course, I don't know if you have OCD, but I feel like a lot of people, like, use OCD as just a way to say, like, oh, they're really, like, I don't know. They're, like, a neat freak, which this is, that's not really the case. OCD isn't just being a neat freak, it's like it's a real medical condition, and there's all this stuff going on, which... I mean, I don't have a huge problem with it. I just feel like it's kind of weird to say that. You know, and it kind of also undermines OCD in a bit. I feel like it's almost like a slang term at this point. You got your charger. Okay, welcome back. I'm still trying to mine the ore. Still here. See, the thing is with this, I can't use my other hand. Sometimes when if I need to hold down the mouse button for a long time for doing something like breaking blocks, like when I was mining the snow layers for the nether tunnel, I would I'd like put my mouse in my other hand and hold it there with my other hand, so my right hand wouldn't get so tired, because your hand gets tired after holding down the mouse button for so long. But I can't really do that here because I need to actually control my character. Greased, huh? Who's been greased? Have I been greased? Is it someone else? Did you grease yourself? So many questions to be so many questions to be asked, but only so many answers to give. Or there's a lot of answers to give. I don't know. I'm not a philosopher. Does it sound like it? I mean, I'm streaming Minecraft stuff, for crying out loud. I'm definitely not a philosopher. Although sometimes on these streams I'll just get randomly like really deep. Not saying I'm ever right about that or that makes me anything close to a philosopher, but still. You're chatting on a Galaxy tablet A7 Lite. I see. I think we had a Samsung tablet some time ago. We might still have it. It wasn't very good. But it's also pretty old. Samsung stuff, I will say, lasts a long time. And of course, like the whole Apple versus Android or whatever debate, it's just stupid. It's just like stuck up people trying to make them seem better for having a different thing than most people. But I remember my first phone was a refurbished Samsung Galaxy S9. And that thing lasted so long. It lasted me like 3 years. I mean, it's still technically functional. There are definitely some issues. Like for some reason, like it just bug out when I tried to comment on YouTube videos a lot of the time. Well, most of the time. But still, that thing, it works. I just felt like getting a better phone, and I could afford it. Well, actually, technically, my mom could afford it. She bought the phone, but like, I mean, the intention at first was, the intention that I had was to buy the phone myself. But I love my mom. Y'all should love your parents. I'm not saying if you don't love your parents, you're a bad person necessarily, because I mean, there's a lot of people that do some really bad stuff that happen to have kids. Whatever. I want to get to that stuff right now. But anyways, day 6 of watching this guy. Oh yes. Hopefully we can see day 1,899 one day. All right, I only have 1 rocket left. I don't think it'll actually get me up there. And I don't have any more gunpowder. That's why I need to make that gunpowder farm. And that's kind of why I want to look for a coral reef. Crap. Okay, how do I go about this? 1 year of watching the squirrel, nothing to compare. Oh, yes. One rocket did not get us up there, so I'm not really too sure what to do. Oh, I have 21 gunpowder right here. I'm chilling. Okay. No worries, guys. We're fine. And boom. 63 rockets, just like that. Dude, look how close we got. I feel like all of these times I've been like just a few blocks away. Alright, what Y level are we at? We are at 129. Okay, we're getting there. We were at like 200. We were almost at 256 before. But we're getting there. I can't wait to see how much iron we get from this. I can't remember how many stacks we had. Maybe someone could go back in the stream and see how many stacks of iron ore was in the shulker box. But we're definitely going to get a very large amount of iron from this. And hopefully I collect enough coal in that thing to smelt this. It should be enough, especially if I make coal blocks. And even if the coal I collected from the mountain isn't enough, I should still have enough in my ender chest. Didn't know stupid people have a tendency to say no. I did know that because I say no quite a bit. Haha. You're trying to tease me, but I do that all the time to myself. No one can say, if you're trying to make fun of me, you can't say anything to me that I haven't said to myself. Am I stupid? Yes or no? Or. I choose or. I mine or. Oh, yes. Literary genius right here. My English teacher better pass me. I kind of have a little bit of beef with my English teacher. Not really her fault, though. Just me being salty, because I write really slow. And the way my school system works is we have 2 exams. Well, most of our classes we have 1 exam. So the last week of school we'll have half days, and then we have 2 exams per day. But some classes, like English, you have 2 exams. One is a writing, one is multiple choice. And we had the multiple choice thing on the long 90-minute day instead of the normal day, which is kind of stupid, I feel like, because normal classes are 55 minutes. So we had to write the exam essay in 55 minutes, and then she talked for about 15 of those, so I didn't finish. I didn't even get to the last paragraph. I still did decent on it, I guess. But yeah, that kind of sucked. Oh, hold on. We got chat messages I'm missing. No. You feel like Spin is making fun of me? As in you. I don't think Spin's making fun of you. Probably making fun of me. Making fun of me makes a lot of sense, but don't make fun of my other viewers. Come on, man. It's not nice. And that barely took off any durability from the pickaxe. You know, with a fact, he should have said that. He played this one game on Roblox, he forgot the name, and it asked me, "Are you stupid? Yes or no?" No bullying stranger. I think I'm kind of dumb. I know I'm kind of dumb. Yeah, no bullying strangers, only friends. Yes, that's a great philosophy to have in life. Although my mom doesn't really like that. Whenever I'm teasing my friends, she's like, "Oh my God, Squirrely, why are you being so mean to them?" I'm like, "Mom, have you listened to what they say to me?" "No, because you're gonna get so mad at them for what they say to me. We're messing around." I don't really talk to my friends like that a whole lot anymore. Partly because it's not fun, but also, like, my friends and I realized that one of our friends that was doing that was just trying to get away with casual racism, and it was working out a bit too well. So we're like, maybe this isn't a very good idea. Needless to say, I'm not friends with that kid anymore. TerraVision should check if you think you're behind stream. Well, yeah, there's always a bit of stream delay. Like the thing that shows the stream on my computer. Can this work, please? It's a bit like it gets farther and farther behind, but there is a bit of stream delay. Don't worry, it's not a whole lot, or at least it shouldn't be. I'm not getting like no repairing on my Elytra. Dang it! I'll have to trade the villagers, or get this. I can use the XP that I get from all the iron smelting. That would be a better idea. Like a minute or 20 seconds. I don't think it should be a minute. I think it's around 20 to 30 seconds ish. It's not horrible. I think I have it on normal latency. So, well, no, not normal. See, there's normal, there's low, and there's ultra low. And I used to use ultra low. I think I probably could get away with ultra low, but it just makes the stream quality a bit worse, I think. And I'd rather have good stream quality and it be a bit laggy also because people watch. A shocking number of people watch these back after the stream is done, which is kind of interesting. But I think it's better to have like a good, maybe good looking stream than have it be super up to date. I don't know. Maybe that's just me, but that's how I feel about it. Because either way, there's still, no matter what I do, there's going to be a bit of stream delay. There's nothing helping that, and it's not a huge difference. We got almost a full shulker of iron. Is but a bad word? No, but it's not a bad word. Alright, let's see. So we go 1, 2, 3. How about 4? Is 4 per enough? Okay, so if we have... Let's do some quick math, guys. We have however many stacks that... Well, we have 27, 26, 25... Hold on, we have 24... Why did Google change the clock icon again? Okay, we have 24 and 42. 24 stacks times... Crap. Nope. 24 times 64 is 1,536. 1,536 plus 42. 1,578. 1,578 divided by 81. We need 20 coal blocks almost. There we go. That should be enough. Okay. So we'll put coal blocks in each of these. Boom. I can put these coal blocks back. We need to stop Minecraft short spells that say something like, oh yeah, like don't click the sound. I don't understand what that is. Maybe it's because like it's trendy or whatever. So videos with that just do really well. Because I don't think clicking on a sound in a short actually really helps boost the engagement much. Maybe it does. I'd assume it's something to do with engagement, but I don't really see why it would do anything. Okay, so let's split this between 4. Hold on, I don't really need to do all this. We can just do 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's not put those in quite yet. There we go. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know why, but I always like to have these be like even throughout all of them. Okay, so now we can actually get to this. Oh wait, this is the only thing we need to really split. Everything else is fine. Wait, is it? It'd be 2 per. So we put 1, 2 in here, 1, 2 in here, 1, 2 in here, 1, 2 in. Come on. There we go. And then this, I don't know. I guess we'll just throw that in with one of them. We'll put it in the first one. How about that? Oh, that's... Okay. Alright, now I actually got to split these blocks. There we go. There we go. And now we're smelting. So we just got to wait for a bit to get those 10... Got to get them to about 10 or 12 items smelted each. While we're waiting for that, I'm going to craft some levers. Because if you don't know, when you have a furnace set up like that, where the items from the furnace go right into hoppers and then... Well, really, if it's just into hoppers, but normally you also have it go into a chest. If you have it set up like that, the XP, of course, you don't really get any. But then you can stop the hoppers from sucking out the items by putting a lever on there and then flicking it on. And then if you do that when you grab the item, you get all of the XP from every item that's gone through the furnace so far. Or at least since you've collected the XP last. It was quick, not correct. Huh? Do you know Ender Pearl? Yeah, they changed that recently so the Ender Pearls load chunks. That's pretty neat. It would be bad for speedrunning if people speedran on the latest version because some speedrunners do this thing called pearl hanging where you throw a pearl, and then you unload those chunks. So like if you see a fortress, you can throw, and you have a pearl, you can throw a pearl to the fortress, and then you unload those chunks. So then when you turn your render distance back up to load the chunks, then the pearl will get loaded and then you land. So it's just kind of sitting there. But you can't do that anymore. Although there are a lot of benefits, like it makes farms run more, like you don't need to set up a really big chunk loader anymore. I think the benefits definitely outweigh the cons. I like it. Crap. You know that because you're Minecraft smart. Nice. I might be a bit too Minecraft smart. Maybe not as much with the latest versions, but like before, up to like 1.17, I knew like everything about the game to a concerning degree. Okay, let's see. How much do we have in here? 52, 52. All right. Sweet. You know, what if we take one piece of iron out of there? Oh, crap. And then we put it in one of these. So that way, both these chests will have an even amount once they're finished melting. I am so smart. Okay. We have to repair stuff. And I don't like having to chop trees, but I might have to. It was yesterday when Swirly was mining trees and got roasted the heck out of him by me. I don't remember that. That happens quite a bit, so you might have to jog my memory. Oh, are you saying like, oh, it feels like it was just yesterday? That would make sense. Nope, no ad. Thank you. Yeah, Spin's been around here for such a long time. It's crazy. Spin, how did you find my channel? I'm curious about that. Carrot, plant. Plop, 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 plop. Are y'all liking the commentary? I don't think it really gets much better than this on the Squirrely YouTube channel. There's definitely other people that'll make it better, but not me, because I'm not good at talking. Okay, don't come after me. You guys should know this by now. I'm not a talker. Well, I mean, obviously I am, but I'm not a good talker. Wait a minute, I have ore in here. I have 2 iron ore. I'll leave that be. I don't need to worry about that right now. Yeah, how you found my channel? I'm curious. Last night you woke up at exactly 3 a.m. Yes, actually. Whoa. And you tried to move, you couldn't. It's a sleep paralysis. Dude, I've heard so many horror stories about sleep paralysis. I do not want that. That seems like a nightmare. I guess it might actually be a nightmare. I don't understand how people can go through that. Like, how they deal with it. That seems like the most horrifying thing ever. Am I gonna fill this shulker box with carrots? I might fill another one with potatoes as well. You thought you needed a stupid gesture and you appeared. Well, I mean, you got the stupid part. That's for sure. Oh yes, amazing stream music. Is it weird that you want to experience sleep paralysis at least once? I don't think it's weird. I think it's pretty normal to want to know what it feels like. I mean, it definitely doesn't seem pleasant at all. It seems horrifying. I'm curious what it's like though. Bro, you almost got a heart attack. Dude, like, of all the things that I'm scared of, like, being in, even if it's just imaginary, being in a situation where you need to like get out of somewhere and you can't, gosh, like there's nothing you can do about it. Dude, like I don't understand like what you do about that too. Like, is there like some sort of therapist you can go to at least like, I don't know if you can do that to make it stop or whatever, but like, yeah. I can't imagine that. Goodness. Wow. Like, what do you do? What do you do in that situation? You get sleep paralysis like 1 in 32 nights. And like, at least it's not super common, but like, Yeah, I feel like as long as you're getting it, that can't be. That must suck. I mean, hopefully it's not one of those things where, like, if you keep thinking about it, it's more likely to happen. Because, dang, that I might have a kind of high chance of getting it then. Like, I don't know what stems it. Maybe if I read up on it more, I can prevent it. I don't know what. This is probably like a lot to put in for like sleep paralysis, but also like I really do not want to get that. It seems absolutely horrible, like the worst experience you can have. Well, not the worst, of course. But gosh, you're searching up 1.16.5 streams because that was the only version that you could play, and you're thinking maybe a person streaming might play with me. You found my stream. Oh, neat. And then I didn't play with you. I feel kind of bad now. You just wanted someone to play with. No. You have friends like, oh shoot, here we go again. Yeah, that sounds so rough. And it watch because you're actually really entertaining. That surprised me that I'm entertaining. I don't think that I'm entertaining. I bore myself. You made a joke, or you made a joke and you laughed. And then you roasted the heck out of me. I remember that. Yeah, that was great. And you were the one that named Narpy, right? I think you were, because I feel like, if I remember this correctly, I was flying around in a roofed forest biome. I don't know what I was looking for. I think I was just exploring. And I think at least I was doing that during the stream, and then we named Narpy, and then I ended the stream a few minutes later. Or maybe it was someone else. I'm not sure. The cat right there, Narpy. I might be wrong about that. But I think I was exploring along the shoreline that way when we tamed Narpy. That was so long ago. It's crazy because I think that the first stream on this world was in 2024. Like, it was New Year's Eve, I know that. So it would have been 2024. That's just crazy to me. This is technically the third year of this world, if you really wanted to get into like the nitty gritty. Although it's really more like 2 because I mean, first of all, like, it was New Year's Eve and it was also pretty late at night. Like it was almost midnight when I started streaming, I think. Speak louder. You didn't hear anything. Okay, my bad. Is this better? Hopefully I'm not like peaking. I should probably check my microphone. Am I peaking? No, I'm not. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. See, the thing is, whenever I test out like my microphone volume, I do it when I'm kind of energetic because I just want to make sure it doesn't go into like the red, because that means that it's clipping and like the audio sounds bad. But then I really just drop off a bit after that. It's kind of hard to balance the mic volume for me. I probably just overthink it a lot. I think OBS has like compressors, so I might use a little bit of that eventually, if I can figure out how to turn it on. You left you left a sack of potatoes in your basement and figured out to put it there for like 3 months, and it smelled disgusting. I've heard that potatoes can give off like a poisonous gas if you leave them for a while and they start like rotting or whatever. You know what? You're gonna go a bit back into the street. You're gonna go for a bit and then head back. I think that's what you're saying. I'm not very good at understanding people, which not very good because I mean that's kind of like a big part of what I'm supposed to be doing here. But what am I gonna do about it? Learn how to talk with people? No. Who do you think I am? Wait, I put those in there. That's what I'm supposed to do. Oh, and there's 5 potatoes here. A whole 5 potatoes. I can't miss out on those. Okay. So now with these, we go to the villagers. And I can also like do the thing with levers and try to get some XP. Alright, let's do this. Are you all done smelting? Thankfully not. Wait, how much is there left? There's quite a bit left. I think I'll wait a bit. So let's fly over to the villagers and do some trading now. We have to throw that entire thing out. That the $28 you spent on it wasted. Dang, dude. Yeah, we normally just get like a few potatoes at a time because we don't use potatoes a whole lot. Like we'll make fries sometimes. Like we being me and my mom. Like sometimes we'll make fries, but other than that, we don't do a whole lot with them. Baked potatoes are so good though. A good baked potato, that's like some of the best thing, one of the best foods you'll ever have. I mean, I know that probably sounds like a bit of, like a kind of British thing to say, but like, oh my goodness, you put some like salt and pepper in it and some butter. It's legendary, man. Okay, we got. So you're the guy that I like to trade with. Yep. I think I have too much for this guy. I think he'll sell out of this stuff. Let's see. Wait, I should hold this in my offhand as well. There we go. We're maximizing the XP gainage, whatever you call it. Okay, can you level up real quick? Thank you. Yep, we sold out. Okay. Narpy, the YouTuber? Narpy, the cat. We got a cat named Narpy. It's spelled like G-N-A-R-P-Y. I'm not sure if whoever named it. I think it was you. I'm not sure if you mentioned a YouTuber, but yeah, that's the backstory behind the black cat that's been sitting there for over a year at this point. All right, so I didn't get through nearly all of, not even close to all of the potatoes and carrots. So that'll take some time, it seems. All right, we got a tree over there. Now, when I'm in this area, I don't think the stuff will be smelting, so I gotta figure out an excuse, something to do while I'm over there. And I don't know what to do. I do need to get back to the exploring for a coral reef eventually, though. I don't know where I'll look, because I've looked so far in really all of the directions around the mushroom fields biome, so I don't know what to do. I'm looking for a coral reef and or a desert. A desert was what I was looking for when I found the mushroom fields biome. Pretty crazy. We found a mushroom fields biome before we found a desert. That's just my luck. So I wanted to do the sand trade and just get a ton of XP and emeralds, and it just didn't work out. Alright. I don't know how much wood I have in the chest already, but hopefully I can at least do a few trades with our villagers. You drank a carton of milk back in school in 4th grade, and you got home, you fell sick and threw up. Oh shoot. You got home from the doctor, he said the milk was expired a week ago. Honestly, I can't even really act too surprised, because like even in America, the stuff that they be giving us for school lunch, kind of wild. It's not really common, or it's not uncommon at all to find a thing of milk that's been expired for a while. I mean, if you just look up videos, you'll find like people will have like chunks in their milk. It's wild. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, yeah, I do have enough. There we go. You knew that milk tasted weird? Dang. Yeah, but then like you're like, well, you know what? It can't be too bad because it's school issued thing. It goes to the government. It can't be that bad, and then it is that bad, and then you're sick. All right, where am I? Okay, Elytra is fully repaired. Pickaxe still needs a lot of repairing, and we aren't really going to be getting to much of any ice mining this stream, which I mean, I would say unfortunately, but I think y'all have had enough of me mining ice. I mean, it was like just the first highway that I was working on. It took 7 streams to finish, most of which were like 2 to 3 hours. So, yeah, long process. Okay, so I don't know. Should I just make a chest over here with stuff? Well, I think I want to keep them in the shulker boxes so I can just go over there and trade when I feel like it. So I'll put the shulker boxes there. Oh yeah, we got blaze rods. Blaze rods are a pretty good fuel source because you can quickly farm a lot of them, and they smelt 20 items per. Plus they stack up to 64. So, yeah. If you make a blaze farm, like not only you're getting XP, you're getting very good fuel source, and there's not really many uses for blaze rods anyways. The doctor said that you need, that you got food poisoning from that. You got a mild fever and you got headaches and a stomach ache. That's a rough combo, dude. I'll tell you what. I don't think I've ever gotten food poisoning, luckily. Sounds like a miserable experience. And the way I see it, like, you know, throwing up sucks, right? You know, throwing up, not fun at all. But I feel like you can kind of deal with it. Like, diarrhea. I'd say that seems like worse, but you know what? You can deal with it. But then if you pair both of those, it sucks because you can do either one of them right into a toilet, right? This is a weird place for the conversation to go. But anyways, both of those you can go right into a toilet. Or like either one of those individually, you can go right into a toilet. Both of them, what are you supposed to do? It sounds miserable. Even like aside from the sickness. Okay, I could have sworn I had like a mending book somewhere, but I guess not. See, I have this sword. This sword is for Enderman, because the sword this is the one that Nitro named. We still need a name for the bow because I still need to get power 5. But anyways, this is specifically an Enderman killing sword. I hope I actually muted all those ads so I don't get copyrighted and also you guys don't have to listen to them. But anyways, we need mending for the Enderman killing sword, and I think eventually I'll make an Enderman farm. I don't know why I haven't yet. I mean, it's probably partly to do with, you know, farming on a world where you stream everything can be kind of tedious and boring. But also because I remember there's a period of time where Mojang kept increasing Endermen, like their reach. So like every time I'd make an Enderman farm, and then they would buff Enderman, so they'd kill the Endermite, and then I'd put a new one in there, make a new farm, and then they do it again. The cycle just kept going. You threw up well on your way home. Oh no, fell on your butt. You fell from your bike because of the dizziness, dude. That sounds horrible. Dizziness from a headache. That gotta be a horrible headache. Alright, I fight all the way here to get the emeralds, and then I remember that mending guy is sold out, so I need to go back to the main village, which, I mean, I guess isn't too bad since, you know, we need to wait for the iron to smelt anyways, and the iron will smelt while we're getting the mending. I'm running out of chores to do over here. Somehow I'm not running out of things to talk about, which is nice. I got harvest the sugarcane. Harvesting the sugarcane is kind of a constant chore that I gotta do. Alright, I actually gotta get the mending book real quick. There we go. I should have enough XP. I got 24 levels. And I'll easily have enough iron to make an anvil right here. I mean, look at that. We got over a stack of iron blocks. We can do that. I don't really know where I'll put the anvil. Guess I'll just set it like right here. Okay. Any ideas for the sword name? Sword name is up for grabs. Oh, only 5 levels. That's like nothing. I need to make a chest for valuables at some point. Because even just having a shulker box, you know, it's filling up. Okay, and I can put these armor trims in here. Okay, so for... that's Spire, right? Yeah, Spire. I think I need one of those blocks from an End City. Do I have any more? I know I have these things. Nothing here. That's my potion box. I'll also grab both of them. Nothing there. And nothing there. Okay. Nothing in either of the End City boxes. Do I have any more? Doesn't seem like it. Yeah, no. Okay. Whatever. Yeah, that's the only sickness you've gotten. You even got a red eye. You think you got infected because you infected your friend who has the red eye. Oh no. It's a total of 11 days, dang. We actually call it the pink eye here in the US. But yeah, it sucks. Because it's also one of those things like you don't really know if you have it for most of the time when you have it. And by the time you find out, you know, you're like, you've been sick. Alright, so, yeah, naming, I think we have 2 possible things to name. We got the sword and the bow. Because if I name the bow, I don't think it makes it any more expensive to put the lasting chant on it. And even if it does, you know what, I can get that XP, whatever. And, dude, when you move your eye, it burns. Oh, no. That's one of my least favorite, like, types of, I guess, aches or sicknesses. Like, the ones, like, even if it doesn't hurt really bad, which, I mean, sounds like it does for you, but even if it doesn't hurt really bad, like, when you do something and it just keeps feeling it, it's like, you can never let it go. It just always bothers you, and it sucks. You don't get any peace from it. I hate those types of sicknesses. Well, really, I hate any type of sickness, but especially those. Those are my least favorite. And once again, not that any of them are like my favorite. You guys get what I'm trying to say. Hopefully. I don't know what to do with all these shields. I mean, I could try to get a pillager to break his crossbow, but you only need to sit in a boat for that. So, which, I mean, I guess I might as well do right now. Unless wait, do you have a bow? Oh wait, no, this guy doesn't have a bow. So this is the guy that we broke the crossbow for, that we were exploring with. Sweet. You can't study, play, interact. Just lay down, cover your eyes with the cloth. That's it. Do absolutely nothing about it. Dude, that's rough. Sorry, man. Man, I hope you get better. My viewers keep getting sick, and it sucks. Alright, there. I don't know why they all have different amounts, but... You know, actually, I can let you out. I don't know why I had you locked up all that time. Sorry, I had to do something to your back. No problem. No worries. We're still waiting for the iron to smelt, and I'm kind of running out of things to do while I wait. We do have a spot open for naming my Enderman sword. This one... Hold on. I don't have any cobblestone, huh? But this sword is specifically for killing Endermen, and we need to put mending on it. So if you have any name ideas for it, then go ahead. You're recovered from that now. Okay, you're recovered now. Okay, good. But when you went to school, the red eye came back. No! Ah, dude. That sucks. Oh, right, this guy, he doesn't have any armor trades. Is this enough coal blocks? I mean, well, we have a decent amount of the smelting left. And then we also have 2 blocks after that, so I think we should be fine. Oh, the reason why my screen seems kind of blurry is because I didn't clean my glasses before, so, and I'm also kind of straining my eyes a bit because I have to squint a tiny bit. Well, I have to focus a bit more. You don't know how it came back. Like, what's wrong with your eye? I don't know. Probably just got it from someone. But yeah, that sucks. Sorry, you have to deal with that, man. Rib. Okay. Yeah, I think I can make a valuables chest, right? We'll put it right here. We got a whole chest monster right here. I gotta figure it out at some point. I gotta make a storage system. That's just gonna suck to get all the resources and whatnot. There. I think we'll leave half a stack of blocks. I want enough in the boxes so we can just access them whenever I need them. I don't see a time where I need more than 16 iron blocks, because, I mean, it's iron. What am I going to need iron for, you know? Not much I can do about all this gold in here, so I can't really shorten up on that. Lapis, I feel like, is kind of necessary to have in there. The elytris I can put in the variable, same with the upgrade the netherite upgrade template. Yeah. I started to say it the right way, and then I just stopped. Oh, wait, this should be over here as well. So that all fills up. There we go. So that's sorted. I might make a redstone shulker box at some point. Not sure. I need to duplicate those, though. Red eye makes you go crazy. and you eat some red dye. One time, you shoved a bead of a bracelet. Wait, a bead, a bracelet bead, a bracelet bead up your nose, and you went to the hospital. Oh, dude. I mean, who am I to judge? We all did stupid stuff when we were kids, and I still do stupid stuff. My sister and I have a history of getting stupid injuries. Me much less, but still, I do stupid stuff and get hurt. Okay, I don't know if I should main the golden carrots because I can also get them done quick, like get them through quicker, or if I use the pork chop. I think I need to get some more gold. You're still a kid? You won't be a kid soon enough, though. And then when you're not a kid, you realize, dang, I was living it. I'm still, I guess I'm still technically a kid, but less of a kid as before. Because I'm at the age where I gotta start thinking about my life, my future. What am I gonna do? It's not very fun. It's not very fun when you realize, dang, I've just been able to screw around for these past, like, 10-something years. Just, like, play games all the time. And now I gotta think about, like, what kind of career I wanna have when I grow up. What college I wanna go to. It's not very fun. I don't know if I don't know what I would go to college for, but, like, for some reason in the US, college is kind of, like, expected. It's kind of expected that you go to college. I don't think I will. Luckily, my mom's pretty supportive of whatever it is. I mean, she was like, well, I mean, of course, I'm not going to have any issues if you go to college, but also I don't want you, like, if you don't want to go to college or it wouldn't help you, then I don't have a problem. I don't expect you to go to college, so that's pretty nice. That one, that one was when I was a toddler. It's in a room filled with anti-mosquito gas. Anti-mosquito gas? What is that? You went to the hospital and you survived because your grandma came back home in time to take you to the hospital. Wow. What is this anti-mosquito gas? That sounds horrible, dude. Do I know how to survive 2 hours in a car? That's a super duper boring ride. Oh, you're asking if I want? I would love to know how to survive 2 hours in the car. I feel like the first hour or two of a road trip are really fun, and then after that it gets kind of boring because you kind of start to run out of things to talk about, and then also you can spend on the road sitting in the same position for so long that it just kind of sucks. Hold on. AC, why do you have it turned on now? Shut up. Why are you so loud? I love having a window AC unit because I'm not sweating when I'm just sitting around in my room, but also it is so dang loud. Like, it picks up on the microphone somehow, and the type of microphone that I have, like, it's more or less made specifically so stuff doesn't pick up on the microphone as easily. Alright, I still don't know what to name the sword. If any of you guys watching have ideas, let me know. I'm open. Of course, I still reserve my right to veto it, but as long as it's not anything like really stupid or obscene or anything like that, then I'm not gonna veto it. I have so many coast armor trims, dude. I also have a lot of nether wart because we got how many stacks here? I don't know. Let's see. Crap. Bone, go up there. So I'm pretty sure I have nether wart in another spot too. So there's 3 stacks. If your grandma wasn't home, you'd be dead. Glad she was there, dude. Man. I don't know if I've ever had like a close call with death before. I don't think I have. I'm very lucky for that. Alright, I can put these maybe in another chest. Put that there. There we go. And soul sand right there. How about that? And then this could be like a flower thing. And where are the rest of the flowers? I had them somewhere. I know there's more. There they are. I just ran out of space. There we go. Okay. How's the iron doing? Is it smelted yet? It better be. I'm running out of stuff to do. Come on. We're down. Okay, we're down to a stack in 16. We're getting there. Oh wait, where'd I put my pork chops? Where's my food? I'm stupid. Where's it at? Huh? Huh? How'd I lose the pork chops? So this happened to me once. No devices, no anything. Just go through your thoughts. Go through your thoughts. You might think you have no thoughts, but just wait until the time comes. Oh yeah, dude. A Sonic Adventure. Ooh. I haven't played really any of those OG games over like on Nintendo and NES. We had a Wii for a while and then it stopped working, and I get kind of irritated sometimes because like a lot of my friends, it turns out, have Wiis, and I'm like, oh dude, that must be so fun. And they're like, yeah, I don't really use it though. I'm like, what? What do you mean you don't use the Wii? I wish I could have a Wii for years, but it's been broken. Am I talking trash about myself? I mean, there's not really, when it comes to stuff of talking about myself, there's not much that I can talk about that isn't trash, but I know it's like, it's kind of annoying for people, and like, not a good looker or whatever. I try to not do it all the time. Most of the time I'm just like poking fun, you know. But yeah, I should try to do it less though. Anyways, you're tired. 10 p.m. Good night. Yeah, you should go to bed. If there's anyone else watching this and it's really late at night, go to bed, dude. I don't care that much about this one view. I'd so much rather you guys actually get good sleep, or especially any sleep, than watch me. I'm just some loser on the internet. You want to tear his message? Did I? I don't think I did. You've only played Sonic the Hedgehog 2 and you watched the movies. And look at some stuff on Pinterest. I see. You aren't going. Let me watch in peace. Get some sleep. I know you should be getting sleep too. Get some sleep. Please, I'm begging you. Alright, I think about now would be a good time to pull the XP. Let's see. How much do we get? Not very much at all. Oh no, that fully repaired the axe. Never mind. Holy crap, dude. What else do I need to repair? This? Oh crap, I wasn't holding the right thing. Dude, that's crazy. You get so much XP from that. Oh my goodness. I mean, I've run many stacks of iron through there, but still. Okay, my stuff is fully healed, and I could go back to mining ice. But we're going to keep looking for a coral reef biome. For explanation purposes, that was a joke. It's morning for you. Oh, it's 10 a.m.? Whoa, dude. You're like... That's 12 hours ahead of me, I think, if I'm doing the math right. That's crazy. Well, sleep. Wait, so Spin, is it the morning for you? If you haven't slept yet, you better go to sleep, dude. I can forget about this one view, man. Don't cancel me or go after the wrong person. Okay. Alright, almost night. I think I'll wait for all this iron to finish melting. We just got a bit more. Yeah. We don't have much more. So we'll wait for all this iron to finish melting, and then we're going to make it into blocks. Now, everyone, place your... Well, you can easily just do the math based off how much I showed, but place your bets. How many iron blocks do we get? Shouldn't it be like 2? I think we can get the full beacon out of just this iron that I mined. It's 10:56 a.m. Dude. Oh wait, no, I'm stupid. I'm so. It's AM for me. Never mind. I was way off there. 9 p.m. Yeah, you better. Oh, okay. 9 p.m. actually isn't too bad. I was gonna say. I was doing the math entirely wrong. You're like one time zone away. I'm so stupid. Yeah, it's weird because I feel like most of my viewers are either like halfway across the world or in pretty much the same time zone as me, like neighboring time zones. It's weird. I don't know how. Because I think like, well, actually no, a majority of the people that live in the U.S. are in Eastern time zone. But also, I mean, there's a lot of people on the West Coast too. It's 11 p. Oh, it's 11 p.m. Yeah, go to sleep, dude. Power outage time. Okay. Go to sleep, man. You need it. Yay. We love random power outages. It is one of the greatest things to happen to humanity is power just cutting out. Okay, so I can just put this back because I'm going to be putting the iron in here anyways. Let's make a little thing for the iron blocks. A few rows. Or we should make more space for emerald blocks. That makes sense. There we go. Okay. So I'm thinking we get at least a beacon out of all of this iron that we just mined. No, it's 9 p.m. Is it 11 p.m. or is it 9 p.m.? What is it? I mean, if it's 9 p.m., maybe you should probably start getting ready for bed, but you don't need to go sleep immediately. Oh, you sleep at 11, but it's 9 right now. I see. Okay, that makes sense. All right, all of our iron. And why do you still have 5 left? That's weird. And you have 3. All right. Apparently, I did the math super wrong. So we still have to. We have to wait like a whole 5 seconds for this stuff to smelt. It's been more than 5 seconds. No. Okay. Come on. Go. 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 Smelt. And come on. You got this. There we go. And it's all smelted now. Awesome. Okay. So here's the trick. So we mute that ad first, but then we throw all this iron down on the ground. Boom. And then we do that. We're going to grab one of these and put it in there. Grab one of those, put it there. Oh, hold on. Oh, and that's it. Okay. So now, well, that's not 9, so we actually have to do this. Oh, there we go. Okay. That. Let's see. So now we are... Okay, that's a full beacon of iron. More than a beacon of iron right there. Wow, okay. Sorry, I wasn't reading chat the entire time. Okay, by the way, Swirly, you had some diabolical stuff in today's stream that you missed each time. I don't think I missed it. YouTube probably just blocked it. Because if you say something like really inappropriate or something, then YouTube just doesn't... YouTube deletes the message before it even sends. So that's probably what's happening. Cause I think I'm keeping up pretty well with chat, other than when I'm crafting and whatnot. Your internet... Use the book. What book? Oh, yeah, I know there's like a way where you can craft really fast with a thing, but I'm not sure how to do it yet. Anyways, we got all of that iron smelted, so we're going to head back and do some exploring. I don't think I missed it. Yeah, I didn't miss any messages. Send it again. I mean, if it... Well, actually, don't send it if it's super inappropriate or whatever, but... You can see the chat on my... Oh, yeah, you can. I don't think I missed anything, though. Go up, power outage. Live near each other. Unless if it was a long time ago. I don't think I missed anything. Anyways, let's get flying. We're going to go all the way to the Mushroom Fields portal this time. Listen, stop. I'm not stopping. Open the crafting table. Dude, I know there's stream delay, but at this point where I'm talking right now, I crafted that stuff at least a minute ago. I know how to get to the recipe book, but I don't know like the controls for like control, like if it's shift, control or whatever. See, like when you put a ton of items, like what I've been doing when I've been crafting stuff, like the iron blocks, you know, I drop them and then I do shift and space and double click on it and then it puts all the stuff there. Shift, click what you want to craft. Okay, let's see. I'll make sure to use that next time. Okay, there's the ice boat thing. Well, the future ice boat pathway. We still have to build it. We need to get all of that ice for it. We'll do that in future streams. But right now, we're just going to be flying around. Looking for some coral reefs. You know, I probably should get some obsidian, actually, but whatever. Try it. I don't have anything to do it with right now, and I gotta do some exploring. I'm sorry. Okay, so we're here. Hello, zombie piglin. And we're just gonna fly, what's this direction that we're facing? South. We're just gonna fly south for a while. And that way we don't get lost as easily. I probably still will get lost, but not right away. I forgot the sugarcane, but that'll be fine, because you can just get sugarcane wherever. You're birch. You're a spruce. No intention of cursing, okay. Know the difference. What difference? I'm confused. Okay, so this is the opposite thing that we want to be at. So we're going to turn around, and now we're just going to go straight north. Alright. I had a seizure, guys. No. Alright, oh, geo. That's like a double geo right there. Interesting. See, spruce used to be my favorite wood type, but I think I like oak more now. I'm not very good at building with birch. You're superior. Superior over me, maybe. Oh, wait, hold on. There, I can get this obsidian. I should probably do that real quick. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, salmon. What? You were in water. How did you die? Weak salmon? What on earth happened? How did it die? Do you guys know what happened? I'm so confused. Your spin. Oh, I see what you did there. Very funny. You know, I just have to do this. I don't need to zoom in at all. Suffocation. I don't think it suffocated. I don't think it was on a block or anything. Because it was flapping around freely. Gonna do this. I think I'll just get to 14. I only need 14. Dang it, that obsidian burnt. 11. 12. That should be 13, yep. And then 14. Okay. Crap. I'm used to water bucket being on 8. In other words. Okay, so I am going north, right? Direction. Why am I having so... Okay. I was having a bit of trouble finding it for some reason. Oh, and there's an ocean monument there. I don't think I'm going to use that for a guardian farm. I want it to be kind of away from a base. I might try to go, like, kill the guardians at some point, though. Mind the one below you. I like to try to do the surface first, and then I go down. It seems satisfying to me for some reason. Alright, so this is a birch biome. Not a promising start. But we're just going to keep going this way, because I don't think there's any particularly warm biomes nearby. Like, I flew all around the whatchamacallit, the mushroom fields looking for warm biomes, and I didn't really get anywhere in terms of finding a desert. Power outages, you know? Oh, yes. I do know. Barely, but I do know. Alright, we got Savannah, and then it goes immediately into a swamp. See, I think I already found that stuff before. And I think I found that portal as well. Do I have any water with me? Kind of need some water. Well, once I land, I'm going to grab some water. I'm sorry. I don't want to have so many pauses on the stream, but I need to take care of myself somewhat. And there's no water in here. I'm gonna tough it out. Oh yeah, so like with the thing I was talking about before with that condition that I thought I had. And it turns out I have epilepsy. I don't know if I actually have that condition that they thought I had before, because the one that they thought I had, they thought I had it because they thought that was what was causing me to just like pass out, or I guess technically seizure, whatever. No chest, really? But since they figured out that I have epilepsy, I don't know if that like kind of nullifies their previous diagnosis or whatever. Who knows? I might just be maxing out the stupid medical conditions. Not stupid, but you guys see what I mean. The ones that you don't want to have. If there is a woodland mansion over there, I'm gonna lose my mind. I've found 2 woodland mansions so far without a map. I haven't ever got on my way to look for it. Well, I haven't set out to find one. Like when I see a roofed forest biome, of course I always fly around in it looking for a woodland mansion. But I never set off like, oh, we're gonna try to find a woodland mansion. Alright, that's a tiny roofed forest biome. Absolute scam. Then you're leaving. Drink water. Okay, hold on. I've been threatened. I must drink water now. Please don't leave. So we're gonna... How long was that? Not very long. Power outage, of course. Because why wouldn't there be a power outage? I think it came like from that way. So we're gonna keep going this way. At least you made me drink water. Yep. Wait. No, that's a beach. You gotta be kidding me. Absolute scam. I thought I finally found a desert. No! Why must this game mess with my head like that? Really? Come on. We gotta find one. Okay, that doesn't seem like it's going in a good direction as far as what biome will be next. Neither does this. Warm ocean. Yeah. I might have found that before. I don't think there's a coral reef there either. Jungle. That could be promising if I run out of space here. And it seems like the savanna, yeah. Okay. Savanna is done. So I guess I'll go this way. Well, I should probably actually sleep first. That'd be a good call. Let's see. Can I find a house that I can sleep in? Really? Really? Where am I supposed to sleep? Yeah, this is the thing. I can't sleep. Okay, over here. There we go. Okay. Coral reef in the ocean? I don't think there's a coral reef in the ocean. I'll go back. Well, actually, you know, clarify. Are you saying that there could be a coral reef in the ocean, or were you saying that there was? Because if you're saying that there was a coral reef, then I'll head back. But if you're saying that there could be, then I won't. Because we're still in a warm biome over here, and the coral reefs are kind of rare. So the odds of there actually being coral reef there isn't very likely. Although I'm never going to find it if I don't search oceans because it's rare. I'm going to try to exhaust all these other areas that I'm looking for a desert in, though. By the way, this is kind of a strange biome setup, I guess, to be next to each other. Jungle and dark oak. Although we did see it before, so maybe it's not super crazy. What's that? Okay, so is this... Do modified jungle edges still exist? Biome. Where's biome? Biome? Sparse jungle. I don't think they do. Oh, wait, hold up. We got savanna over here again. I don't think I have the temperature values on here. Because you can customize F3 in the newest thing that I just released. So I've done that. Alright, we got a little portal here. Pillager outpost, that's neat. And a jungle. Okay. Nothing. Is that the same one I found earlier? Did I just turn around? What direction am I going? I'm so slow at finding it. Okay. I'm flying in the right direction. I'm gonna go over here because I know these things can have armor trims. F3 and 6. Yeah, I know about that. I'm just gonna play it by ear, or I guess eyes. Battle and enchanting. Neat. Really? Really? Savannah with 2 trees and they aren't even fully in the savannah in the first place? That's wild, dude. Why is this game toying with me? This is how mad I am. That is not a very angry goat horn. Okay, never mind. Okay, I'm gonna kind of turn around and try to find the rest of that savannah that I was flying in. You think you'll be going? Alright. Well, thanks for sticking around. It's always nice having you here. Hopefully you can catch the next stream, which will probably be tomorrow. I'm going to try to stream all these next few days up until August 26th. That's when I go back to school. I'm not mad at all. I promise. I am so angry. You don't want to mess with me when I get angry. If my eyes run red. I think this is the savannah that I was talking about. Not sure, though. Gonna throw poo at River this time. Huh? What are you talking about? I didn't throw poop at anyone. Why must you slander me like this? Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. I don't see a coral reef over here. I don't know what you're talking about. I think you're just trying to get me to waste my time. That's kind of rude if you... Like, I don't know why you would do that. I feel very hurt right now. We got a shipwreck on the land, so looks like someone was very bad. I don't know, what do you call someone who like directs a ship? Is it just a sailor? It's not, maybe a captain, I think it is. Of course it's not pilot. You'll clip that. I don't think that's a very clippable thing. You said coral reef in the ocean and called me Dumbo. You said Dumbo coral reef or something like that. Hold on. Yeah, you said Dumbo coral reef, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. Exactly. That is character for character what you said. Huh, another roofed forest. You've got to be kidding me, dude. This is the 3rd one I've found. Like, I'm not even like... I'm not even surprised anymore when I find these. Alright, I guess I'm gonna screenshot those coordinates, too. Just another day on the Squirrel YouTube channel. We find little woodland mansions every stream that I go exploring, it seems. At this point, I'm not going to be surprised unless if I find 2 in render distance of each other. I'm going kind of south, right? No, I'm going north. And another pale oak biome. This isn't near that other place, is it? Actually, there's a possibility that it is near that other place. I don't think it is, though. Because I don't... Wait a minute. It might be. Dude, I think I flew to the other portal. Wait, no. No, that doesn't look right. The jungle didn't form like that. And there's all these forest biomes right here. This is just an extreme coincidence that I found an area that looks almost exactly like the area with the portal. See, I mean, we got sure, yeah. Okay. It's actually not my other portal that I have thousands of blocks away. It's just the area looked extremely similar to it for a bit. Like, down to the biomes and everything. And even to a degree, the positioning of the biomes. I do remember making that village specifically for raids a while ago. Like, I trapped that one villager in a house in a really flat area. I don't know what happened to it. Oh, nice. Golden carrots never hurt anyone. All right, I think I'm probably gonna end the stream once I find a desert. I'm not gonna say that I'm gonna end this. I'm only gonna end the stream when I do that, because based off of how it's gone so far, I don't think that'll happen this stream. Some really tall savannas. This is neat. I gotta try to find a way to repair my elytra soon, though. Come on, get me past it. There we go. See more. Okay, it's a warm ocean, so we do have a slight chance of finding a coral reef over here. This is really cool. Whoa. This whole area. Whoa, dude. This is crazy. I think I pressed F3. Yeah. Oops, whatever. Whoa. Ah, nope, wrong thing. There we go. I meant to press F3 first. Okay, so we're going over an ocean. I gotta keep eyes on my elytra, because I don't know when the next landmass will be, or when I can repair my stuff next. It could be a while. I do need to remember it's just a warm ocean, but it is, like, we're kind of at the most likely area to find a coral reef. Like, if you're looking for one, this is like where you look. Warm ocean. Although we keep finding just regular, like, temperate biomes nearby. I believe the mushroom fields biome is at about like 111 negative 4200 something, or 42,000. No, 100, not 1,000. So we're gonna start flying that way. And at this point, I've probably made so many twists and turns that I'll be finding new terrain when I go looking for it. When I go flying back, I mean. Pretty solid horn. Yeah, so I should be going in the right direction right here. Although I might have flown a bit too straight. That's a possibility. I might not be finding anything new when I do this. But I'm going to try to go as straight as possible when I'm flying back. I doubt I'll find a desert by doing this, though. Now, once I get back to the mushroom fields, how do I repair my elytra? It needs to be repaired, that's for sure. But how? Not sure. Friendly reminder, since I don't give myself many opportunities to do this, and it doesn't seem like I was planning on doing it when I find a desert, but I don't think that's gonna happen. So, if you've been enjoying the stream so far, hit the subscribe button so you can see future streams. Yeah, there we go. I'm doing YouTuber stuff. Whoa. I don't like doing that and like asking for subscribers. Like, of course, if you ask any big YouTuber, they're like, "Oh yeah, you do it because it works. Like, it works really well." But also, I don't think I have nearly a large enough audience for it to work as well enough for it to make sense doing it all the time. I just do it every once in a while. I didn't think that would be a desert, but it's always demotivating when you see a big thing of sand and it's not a desert. So I'm staying pretty straight on my line here. So that's pretty good. I don't have a ton more durability on the elytra, and also, of course, since there's not a whole lot of durability on an elytra, the bar goes down faster, like visually. So like this, if my pickaxe was at about this much durability, I'd be like, whoa, I can mine like another shulker box of ice, but I can't fly super far with the elytra. Got to keep that in mind. Now it's at, it was just at 178, now it's at 169. Not an absolutely huge decrease, but enough where I should be concerned about if I can get back. I'm pretty sure I should be able to, but you know. You just can't let it slip your mind. Okay, I think now I can get a little bit of XP to try to repair it a little bit. I just gotta make sure to get out before I get bombarded with mobs. And I just heard a spider, so that might happen soon. Alright. So it was just at 169. Where are we at now? 188. Okay, yeah. That worked pretty well. And there's that swamp biome. No thanks. I don't want to listen to you guys. Alright, let's also get that portal. There's always a chance that there'll be a god apple in one of the portals, so might as well check it. Very rare that there actually is one, but it's been known to happen. It happened once or maybe twice before. I died and lost my stuff, so I don't have any of those god apples. That's the main loss in that whole debacle where I died and I tried to get my stuff back, and eventually I just gave up on trying to get it because I didn't get the god apples back. Should I kill the slimes? I don't think so. I don't think it's worth it, because, I mean, if I really need slime balls, I'll probably, like, at some point make a slime farm or something. Or at least go to a slime chunk in a cave. Alright, so I want to turn a bit more aggressively this way, so we get that counter up a bit more. Because I also know I was a bit off of the island as well when I took that screenshot. So I gotta be a bit more direct with my flight path to the mushroom fields. Or where it possibly could be. So yeah, we can do that. Or it could be the other way as well. I could have been kind of far off the other way. Either way, I think I should still be in render distance of it. And like, well, there's that savannah that we found, so it should be just over here. Past this landmass. I think the next island after this will be the mushroom fields biome. Where are we at? 163? Okay, yeah. We're doing pretty good on elytra durability. Well, that's neat. The village there, it's on an island. Yes, that's technically an island, so maybe that kind of proves me wrong in a way, but you guys get what I meant. The next one that shows up over here should be the mushroom fields biome. Yep, and there's the monument, so in just a second. Yep, there we are. Okay. I'm kind of surprised that I knew my way after all of that. And then somewhere down there is where my stuff used to be. Hello, everyone. I know you missed me, cows. Do I not have like an actual bed here? That's weird. Should I keep one here? Probably. Do I have wool, though? Okay, I don't have wool on me, so I do kind of need to have this bed. I don't know where I got that wool. I probably just had it on me. Or maybe I'd killed a lot of spiders. Okay, how do we get some XP back? Not sure. I can just breed some cows. But that'll only get me like a little bit. Not nearly enough to do a whole flight. Okay, maybe I just head back and do some trading. I think this time we'll go to a different direction. Oh, and also when I get back, I should probably kill some mobs. And so I can get some gunpowder. That'll actually probably fully repair my elytra as well. But after I go to the mushroom fields biome, I'm gonna be going in a, what's that? Weird. I'm gonna be going in a new direction, probably like south, or no, we already tried south and north, maybe east or west. But after that, that's gonna be like the last one on the stream. You're back. Welcome back, Nitro. Right now, I'm heading back so I can repair my elytra and also get some more gunpowder for rockets. Okay, now I'm trying to think of all the different portals that we have to different places, right? We have... I don't think we even have one going to the stronghold yet, which is kind of weird. But we should have one going, of course, to the iceberg biome, then that cool area that has the woodland mansion and the mushroom fields biome. But I don't think we have any more other than that. I don't think we do. So there's not really any fast travel opportunities going to, like, going this direction. So maybe I just make a portal, you know? I'll fly a bit in the nether and make a portal going somewhere. Okay, we still have a good amount of time left in the day. Maybe I should do some of that trading. Just to do something. And I'll just go hang out with the villagers. There's probably something I can do over there. Because I want to save the carrots and potato trading. I want to save that for when I don't have any other ways to get XP. Right now, I can just wait for the creepers, or really for the mobs to spawn. I mean, I could do that anytime, but I only need to repair an elytra right now, not anything crazy. I think that's what I was trying to get at. Alright. Hello, everyone. I am here again. I can do a little bit of paper trading, I guess. I'm pretty sure I've traded with everyone, at least everyone that has the paper trade. I've traded with all of them to get them to the next level and not gotten power 5. Which, I mean, the second level trades is not like a good way to go about trying to get power 5. But at this point, I feel like I wouldn't be surprised at all if I get it from that rather than the lectern breaking it and placing it, you know. What am I doing right now? Right now I'm trying to repair my elytra. But the purpose of this stream is to just do some exploring, and hopefully we can find a coral reef / desert. Coral reef, so I can get not some more, but just some specific types of those, like, fans, the coral fans, so I can make TNT dupers. Because eventually I want to make a creeper farm and make a perimeter for it. Alright, let's see. Do a bit of trading. I don't want to give them like a whole lot so I can actually use the paper for rockets. So yeah. I think I'll keep that 35 for rockets. Oh, and that barely got us any elytra durability. What a scam, dude. What a meanie head. Okay. I put some of the, like, a decent amount of the stuff that I had my valuables into a chest at the base, so it wasn't taking up as much space. Like, I can actually show you since I have the time. Well, let's drink a little bit of water. Remember to drink water, kids. Or people. I don't know who's watching this. Okay. Almost there. I wonder how far I've flown with an elytra. Let's see. Distance, and it'd be by elytra. Not a whole lot. I think I have like almost about 2,000 on my survival world, although I do have almost 3 to 4 times the playtime on there. Okay. So, when I was looking for a coral reef, I found this massive mountain biome, so I just decided to mine a ton of iron ore. So we got over a beacon of iron blocks. Not all of these are from that, of course, but we had some from before. But I put a lot of the iron blocks in here, and then that's where the emerald blocks are going to go as well. So yeah, we got a lot of iron to spare. Dang it, it's still noon. Okay, I guess we'll put some of this in the composter. There we go. How much do we have? 38. That's really not a lot at all. Oh, we can get some sugar cane. Some more. Maybe sometime I'll make like a prison for that pillager that we broke the crossbow for. I've wanted to do that for some time. I don't know what I would do though. Like, I don't think pillagers are really scared of anything specifically. I mean, like I guess iron golems kill them, but they aren't scared of the iron golems. They try to kill them. They try to kill each other. So it's not like it's not like trapping a creeper and having it eternally scared by cats. There we go. Okay, got a lot of sugarcane in there. Pretty sweet. Yeah, we have all these flowers right here. I forgot. You're drinking water with blue raspberry lemonade Kool-Aid powder for water. I don't really like all that flavored water stuff. I like just water. What am I supposed to do while I'm waiting? I spent a lot of time just sitting here during this stream because, like, when I had to do all that mining. I had to mine all the ore that I had gotten. It was like 13 something stacks. And then I had to wait for it to smelt. I mean, as you can probably guess, over 2.5 stacks of iron blocks and like that much iron ore, having to smelt all of that takes a long time. Well, technically it was. Well, actually, it was the raw iron that I had got from after using Fortune 3 on the 13 something stacks of iron ore. So yeah, that took a while, and then I also had to use some. I also had to mine some coal as well. Y'all, what do we name our pillager over here? Any? Oh, I already named him POW. Okay. Well, that settles it. Hello, Iron Golem. Why are you in the river? Okay. There we go. Come on. It's almost night. We just gotta wait like 5 more minutes. Feels like 20 more minutes we have to wait. I'm just gonna get flying over here. Why not? But yeah, once we get some more gunpowder for rockets, we're gonna go back to the Nether, and we're gonna fly in the opposite direction that our current highways point to, because I don't think we have any portals going over there. So we're gonna get the subspace bubble achievement, and then hopefully they'll put us in a better area for trying to find a desert. Are there any, like... Well, I don't want to kill a ton of mobs in this area, because for some reason in Java Edition, mobs just, like, don't... Even past mobs just don't really respawn after you kill them. I don't get it. I don't get why. Like, on Bedrock Edition, I could kill this entire field, and then there'd be more... Yeah, there'd be more mobs there in, like, 5 minutes. Even less. But not here. Not in Java Edition. I don't think... A lot of people don't realize how useful it is. Because that way you don't need to worry about, like, making a food farm. Or you don't really have to worry about food at all. Because you can just kill any mobs nearby. But you can't here. Alright. Almost night. Let's go. Luckily, the only thing I really need to repair is already on my back, so I don't need to hold anything. I can hold my totem. It's a little saving grace. And it could have been useful before when I got blown up by that creeper. Whee. Alright, come on. It's time now. I'm done screwing around. Also, we gotta do something with that drowned. It's kind of been sitting there for a long time. I don't know how it saw me from so far away. I guess it detected me, because it wouldn't have been able to see you from that distance. But anyways, come on. They should be spawning any second now. Any second. It's been night for like half a minute. Come on. You've been able to spawn for quite a long time. Yeah, the light level isn't on there, because I turned it off. Not super useful. Actually, it might be. Oh no, apparently not. Still no mobs? Come on. When you said the thing about not liking powder and water, you're so close to unsubscribing. Why? Why would you want flavored water? But now, hold on. But I'm not. Only if you say something bad about Nitro, the the Squishmallow Shark, the Valentine's Day themed one. Huh? Oh, I'm assuming it's some sort of thing. I stand by my claim, by my opinion that flavored water is kind of dumb. I don't know who's Nitro the Squishmallow Shark, specifically the Valentine's Day themed one is. I haven't seen it before. I mean, it seems that that's what you named it. Yeah, what your channel is based off of. Why do you want me to say something bad about it then? If that's like what your channel is based off, I don't understand. He didn't die? Did I not hit him? There we go. We got 9 gunpowder now. Just need a bit more. Oh, don't. You said only if I say something bad. Oh, that's me. You meant you'd only unsubscribe if I said something bad about it. I see. Well, luckily I don't really know anything about it, so I don't really have anything bad to say about it. Okay, come on, creeper. Yes. Alright. Don't hit me, zombies or skeleton. I see you over there. What? You should have died from that, dude. Scam. There we go. Oh, I only picked up bones. That's the only annoying thing I picked up from that. And I didn't even throw it out. I'm so bad at this game. Where are the creepers at? Got one over there, but there's a skeleton. Watch this. I'm not going to hit it. Oh, I actually hit it. Oh, never mind. The whole hitting my bow shots thing didn't last very long. There we go. Nope, leave me alone. I don't deserve this. I'm just a wee lad. Hello, creeper. Are you interested in dying? It appears so. But it didn't give me any gunpowder. That was a bit rude. Oh, sweet. Well, what's that over there? It's just a cow. Oh, hi. The spider has swiftness. Can you... Thank you. Can you name the sword Nitro the Squishmallow? Nitro the Squishmallow Shark. No, I cannot. It's already been named. I can't go against the viewer name. I mean, it was you, but still, no. Well, I'm gonna be able to name it for the Enderman one. I don't know. I don't really like naming swords or really anything after viewers. I'll name it after viewer name recommendations, but not viewers. I just don't want people to feel left out. I mean, I guess... Well, no. If someone names something... if other people see that someone named an item, they aren't going to feel super left out, but... it creates a sort of dynamic, like they're more important or whatever. Of course, I don't think that, but other people probably will. Or not, I don't know. Let me pick up the gunpowder. Okay, I have enough. Oh no, but I can't fly away because I need to craft the things. Rockets. Craft. Yes. I'm out of here. Goodbye. Good day. You know what? Bad night, actually, to all of you. I'm going to the Nether. And don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. Oh no, I'm not gonna die, right? Okay, good. Okay, so these ones go that way. So I'm gonna fly this way a bit and then make a portal. How's that sound? It sounds good. Thank you, I agree. Where's the portal? Right there. Okay. So I guess once I land, maybe. Once I hit the ground.
Then we'll do a bit more exploring. I gotta make sure I keep a straight line here. I really didn't need to go this far, but whatever. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do. Okay, there we go. And now we go in, and hopefully we can find a desert. Hello? How am I in a cave? I was at Y 128, and it puts me in the cave. This is an absolute scam. We must revolt against this game. No, but seriously, like, it's supposed to... I don't have any torches on me, no. Okay. I just gotta be quick. If gravel falls on me, I just have to be really quick with it. Do you see your comment? Don't think so. Unless if it was the one about naming the thing after the Squishmallow shark or whatever. Is this a full... Okay. Almost full deep slate coal vein. Wait, this is crazy. I've never seen this much. Wow. Alright, we're totally putting that in... I'm going to put it in the valuables chest, actually. That's cool. I don't think I even have any sticks on me right now, so I can't use the other coal that I got for torches, unfortunately. Ooh. Can I get a bit higher here? A little bit higher. Okay. I just need to get up a bit. Do that, and I can put stone in my hand. There we go. Oh, yeah, I can see the biome. Okay, so we're in an ocean biome. I can go up. So it won't take nearly as long to get to the surface since we're in an ocean. Although that does raise the concern, because how am I going to get out? How am I going to fly off if I'm in an ocean biome? Ocean biomes are known for not having any land in them, because they're an ocean. Alright, we got land here. I don't know what happened to all that kelp, but whatever. Doesn't concern me. None of those blocks concern me either. Another roof forest biome. Guys, if there is an ocean... No, not an ocean. If there is a woodland mansion in this roof forest biome, I don't know. Y'all gotta do something. Luckily, it doesn't seem like you guys have to do anything right now. Oh, you know, I should probably... I'm really far away, so I would have no clue. Okay, where are my items at then? Okay, I know there's kelp there. Kelp. Could have been in there. Nope, it wasn't in there. Was it this cave? I don't know. You know what? I'll just make a portal. I'll make a portal into the nether and get back. That way. I definitely should have been... I should have planned this out a bit more. But whatever. Worst comes to worst, I can fly back to the other coordinates. I can fly back to 0, 0. Although I am very far away. But nothing I haven't done before. Okay, we just got a forest. See, I don't want to fly back yet because I'm not going to really find much, I don't think. Where are we heading? Okay. So I'm going to head this way. How about that? Or I could fly this way. So that way I'm increasing one of the coordinates, but I'm also getting closer on the other. So I can cover a decent amount of new ground while I'm kind of making my way back to the base. Instead of going completely the opposite direction for a while. I'll stick around the ocean because I think the ocean has a decent amount of change. I don't know if the ocean has a higher rate of change in the temperature or whatever it is. Well, actually, it seemed like it has less, actually, if you think about how many different ocean biomes there are. There's only like 5 different, whereas, of course, there's a ton more normal biomes. Or land biomes. Whatever. Nothing here. We got a beach. Yep, just a beach. It's always just a beach. You think it could... You think that maybe this one time there's a chance it'll be a desert, and then it's just a beach. It's a scam. Love the synthwave music. Is this? No, that's just gravel. Okay. Gravelly mountain biome could be useful though. Please name it nitro. I don't know if I don't think that'd fit. But also no. I'm not gonna name stuff after viewers. I'm sorry. I know I kind of broke. Well, I didn't really break the rule because it was before I made the rule, but I know. Yes, I did name the axe after spin, but that was a while ago, and like I just said, that was before I created the rule. I wouldn't do it now. How many different biomes have I explored? I know there should be an adventure. 50 out of there's 55 now. What? Hold on, I should be going in like the opposite direction of this. This is literally the opposite of where I'm supposed to go. The issue isn't that I don't have a sword. I have a sword that needs to be named, but I'm just not going to name it after a viewer. We've been over this. Alright, what's in here? Did I turn down the... Okay, I did. For a second, I was like, I couldn't remember if I had turned down the Spotify volume. Because it would have been really loud if it wasn't. But also, no one's complained so far, and also we're almost 2 hours in, so it wouldn't really make much of a difference if I changed it now. Alright, come on. There gotta be some warm biomes nearby, right? I'm sorry, it's nothing against you personally. I also need to set some boundaries so people aren't always bothering me and getting offended. Alright, anything here? Nothing. Really the only thing I'm looking for in those are god apples. That's kind of it. Alright, there we got lava here. I think I'll mine some obsidian. So maybe... See, I could try to get my way back into the nether. But I don't think it'll ever spawn you on the nether roof, no matter how high you go. I keep messing up with breaking. Like, of course you can have a portal on the nether roof, but I don't think it'll ever put you there naturally. And like navigating the nether, like the main nether via Elytra is a nightmare. You're 80 to 100% close to unsubscribing. You know, whatever. I don't know if that's supposed to be a threat or anything, but if not naming something after you makes you unsubscribe, then so be it. I just think that's kind of a dumb reason to unsubscribe. But I'm not going to bend the rules just because you say you're going to unsubscribe. Not that I think that's what you're doing. I need to set boundaries, okay? Because if you think about it, right? If everyone that stops by the stream says, oh, name this thing, I might unsubscribe if you don't name something after me. I'm going to run out of things and also just be really annoying. 0 to 10%, okay. Thank you. Yeah. I don't think you have I didn't think you have ill intentions with that statement. I'm just saying. Alright. We got plains biome, forest biome. Not looking very good for the possibility of a desert. Wait, I'm not going in the right... No, I should be going this way. I want one of the coordinates. I want the Z coordinate to get closer to 0, 0. No, I want it to get farther from 0, 0. And the other one to get closer. Because then I'll kind of be getting closer to 0, 0. 0, 0 is like roughly where spawn is, and also my base is roughly where spawn is. So essentially 0, 0 is roughly going in the right direction to get to my spawn. Or to my base, I mean. Because I don't want to have to do all that flying in the nether. I don't have the stuff to get onto the nether roof. So so that'll probably be the best way to do it. You went 0 to 100. Nice. Oh, so I was just going in the complete opposite direction right here. I think I'll just have to like nut up and fly through the iceberg biome, because of course eventually we'll find other biomes on the other side, and we could get warm biomes and eventually find a desert that way. You're gonna be subscribed forever. Yeah. Forever. Forever. I don't think anyone would understand that reference here. If you don't watch the Sandlot, I mean, I know that was a really bad, I don't know, impression of it, but The Sandlot is such a great movie. Y'all gotta watch it. And trust me, like, I barely watch movies, so if I'm recommending one, it better be good. Oh yeah, I can find an igloo over here. Speak of the devil, right there. I don't think I've ever found one with a basement. I mean, it wouldn't really be useful at all for me, even if it does, but it'd be cool. And there is one, The Sandlot. Look it up. Pretty great movie. So this has the thing, and then we have weakness potion. And then, boom. You do that, and then he gets cured and turns into a normal villager. And then, but I'm not even going to stick around for that. I don't really care. I'm pretty sure I've already done it. Do I have Zombie Doctor? I actually might want to check. Yeah. I already have Zombie Doctor. Alright, portal right here. Are we going to get the God Apple? Probably not. I think in 3 portals we will. Yeah, nothing there. Alright. I actually don't even know any of these songs really, so probably shouldn't be trying to hum along. Same, not movie guy, but Zootopia 2 is cool. I might check it out. I remember seeing Zootopia 1. I mean, wasn't particularly interesting to me. Those types of movies don't tend to be, so I don't really watch them unless if I have a reason to. Or I guess technically if we're watching it in class for some reason, then I will. I remember watching the Mario movie with one of my friends a while ago. It was decent. But it's like one of those things, like really the main thing is just watching something with your friend. It's kind of good. Alright, this cold biome snap is not ending for some reason. This lasted like several thousand blocks. I was hoping that at some point it'd just mellow down to a forest and I wouldn't have to worry about the cold biomes very much, but it kind of seems like I do need to worry about the cold biomes. I'm going to go a bit farther this way on that count because now we're only like 4,000 blocks away from the base. You've only seen 15 minutes of Zootopia 1. I don't know if Zootopia 2 would be one of those things where you need the context of Zootopia 1 to watch it. Who knows? Also, hopefully this stream isn't really laggy for you guys. I know in the past it's been laggy when I load new chunks. Doesn't seem to be extremely laggy. Oh, there we go. Forest. And spruce forest. Oh, come on. There's like nothing there. I probably should have started a while back if I wanted to do that, but still. Okay, no. I thought I missed a portal for a second. You don't need Zootopia 1? Okay. I feel like a lot of the time the quality of a sequel can be, you can kind of get, well yeah, the quality of a sequel can kind of be almost determined a bit by if you need to watch the first one. Because if you don't need to watch the first movie, then there's not really much of a story developing there. Okay, I do have my bed. For a second, I was like, wait, where's my bed? It's right here. This place is almost reminding me of that one spot that we found a long time ago where I got lost for a bit. And there's that massive little pit, and then we found a village at some point, and I tried to find it, and I couldn't. Good times, good times. Okay, that is a mountain biome, so I mean, I assume like it'll still be a cold thing, but I don't know if a mountain is much colder than just like a meadow biome. Okay, it's taking a long time to fly past. What's up with that? You saw Zootopia 2 before watching Zootopia 1, huh? Okay, where... I gotta figure out where are the warm biomes at. I need to find some. I need to find some soon. Dang. These chunks aren't loading very quickly. They're barely catching up. I didn't see most of that mountain until just now, and I have to go around it. Not very good. Come on. You got this, computer. Catch up. Saw Zootopia 2 in theaters. Huh, nice. Yeah, I know movies these days, they're really made to be seen in theaters, so that's why it sounds bad when you watch it at home. Like, you can't hear can't hear much dialogue, especially whispering. Okay, and we're still in cold biomes. Nowhere near warm biomes. And I tried going that way. So I had some more room before I kind of get close to the base. And now we're a bit closer still, and no warm biome. Gotta love it, huh? Alright, well now it's just a normal ocean. Please turn into warm, and then let there be sand, and then the sand not be a desert. Be a desert, not a beach. Ah, I jinxed it. That's going to be the one time the game listens to me. Come on. We gonna load? Barely. Where are we at? Negative 3,000 something. Well, I guess technically negative something 3,000. And that's just a beach, no desert. Just a beach, no desert. Hopefully eventually that'll be just a desert, no beach. I wonder if desert biomes have beach biomes by them. Let me see your results. A tab. 30. Huh? Is that a reference that I don't understand? And it's obviously a joke that I don't understand. But what am I not understanding? I don't understand a lot of things. It's one of the things I'm very good at, is just not understanding things. It's a special ability. Oh yeah, I gotta make sure I don't break my elytra. Wait, so I'm going up in that. So I need to go like this way. So I'm just going to be trying to get back to the base at this point. I've given up on trying to find the warm ones, the warm biomes in like the desert and whatnot. So once I get back to the base, I'm going to end the stream because we've been going for a decent amount of time. Don't leave yet though, because we could still find something really cool. Still got a few thousand blocks to go as well. Alright. No god apple yet. We're still in the search for it. We'll get one eventually. Oh look, little village right there. And that tree's on fire. How wholesome. Alright, this way. We got this. Come on. We go from a taiga to a birch. I think we're getting warmer. And then to a forest. I mean, seems like we're getting warmer again. And a plains, okay. That has to be warmer than a taiga at least. So we should be kind of going in the right direction. Come on. Please. No! And we're back. Alright. That's unfortunate. Well, everyone. Hold on. We gotta actually land. Thank you guys for watching the stream. It's a lot of fun chatting with you guys, talking about whatever. Hopefully this was a fun break from just the mining a ton of ice for the highway. Now, always remember, when in doubt, trout. Subscribe if you haven't already, and like the stream, yada yada, YouTuber things. Bye. Awkward pause.